This high school sports presentation is sponsored by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza, Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today, 628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House is at 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Rhine Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Call Patty Bacon Rhine today. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them at their new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. Thirsties. Before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere at Thirsties. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. M&D Incorporated, does trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Insurance Planning Incorporated, insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Offices at Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks and vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Master Cleaners, 200 West 8th in Hayes. World of Wheels. At World of Wheels, they offer quality vehicles at affordable prices. Their customers mean the world to them at World of Wheels, 426 East 8th in Hayes. Walmart. Save money, live better. Walmart of Hayes. APAC has proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you a smooth ride. Carpet One of Hayes, Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you the quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One, Vidstem Decorating Center. Whiskey Creek Woodfire Grill, where the fire's always burning. Whiskey Creek. Commercial Builders, on time, on target, on budget. Commercial Builders. Redeem Designs, screen print, embroidery, design, where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best at 2204 Vine in Hayes. Redeem Designs. James Motor Company, proud to serve our hometown athletes. They have an excellent selection of new and used Buick, Cadillac, and GMC vehicles. See the good guys for the best deal around. James Motor Company, 13th and Main in Hayes. And Eagle Communications, our community connected. It's our high school sports sponsors this year on Eagle TV. This high school sports presentation is sponsored by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza, Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today, 628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House is at 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Call Patty Bacon Ryan today. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them at their new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. Thirsties. Before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere at Thirsties. Paul Wertenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wertenberger Construction. M&D Incorporated does trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Insurance Planning Incorporated, insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Offices at Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks and vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Master Cleaners, 200 West 8th in Hayes. World of Wheels. At World of Wheels, they offer quality vehicles at affordable prices. Customers mean the world to them at World of Wheels, 426 East 8th in Hayes. Walmart. Save money, live better. Walmart of Hayes. APAC has proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you a smooth ride. Carpet One of Hayes, Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you the quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One, Vidstem Decorating Center. Whiskey Creek Woodfire Grill, where the fire's always burning. Whiskey Creek. Commercial Builders, on time, on target, on budget. Commercial Builders. Redeem Designs, screen print, embroidery, design, where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best at 2204 Vine in Hayes. Redeem Designs. James Motor Company, proud to serve our hometown athletes. They have an excellent selection of new and used Buick, Cadillac, and GMC vehicles. See the good guys for the best deal around. James Motor Company, 13th and Main in Hayes. And Eagle Communications, our community connected. It's our high school sports sponsors this year on Eagle TV. This high school sports presentation is sponsored by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza, Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today, 628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House is at 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Call Patty Bacon Ryan today. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them at their new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. Thirsties. Before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere at Thirsties. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. M&D Incorporated does trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Insurance Planning Incorporated, insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Offices at Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks and vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Master Cleaners, 200 West 8th in Hayes. World of Wheels. At World of Wheels, they offer quality vehicles at affordable prices. Their customers mean the world to them at World of Wheels, 426 East 8th in Hayes. Walmart. Save money, live better. Walmart of Hayes. APAC has proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you a smooth ride. Carpet One of Hayes, Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you the quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One, Vidstem Decorating Center. Whiskey Creek Woodfire Grill, where the fire's always burning. Whiskey Creek. Commercial Builders, on time, on target, on budget. Commercial Builders. Redeem Designs, screen print, embroidery, design, where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best at 2204 Vine in Hayes. Redeem Designs. James Motor Company, proud to serve our hometown athletes. They have an excellent selection of new and used Buick, Cadillac, and GMC vehicles. See the good guys for the best deal around. James Motor Company, 13th and Main in Hayes. And Eagle Communications, our community connected. It's our high school sports sponsors this year on Eagle TV. This high school sports presentation is sponsored by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza, Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today, 628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House is at 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Call Patty Bacon Ryan today. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them at their new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. Thirsties. Before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere at Thirsties. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. M&D Incorporated does trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Insurance Planning Incorporated, insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Offices at Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks and vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Master Cleaners, 200 West 8th in Hayes. World of Wheels. At World of Wheels, they offer quality vehicles at affordable prices. Their customers mean the world to them at World of Wheels, 426 East 8th in Hayes. Walmart. Save money, live better. Walmart of Hayes. APAC has proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you a smooth ride. Carpet One of Hayes, Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you the quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One, Vidstem Decorating Center. Whiskey Creek Woodfire Grill, where the fire's always burning. Whiskey Creek. Commercial Builders, on time, on target, on budget. Commercial Builders. Redeem Designs, screen print, embroidery, design, where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best at 2204 Vine in Hayes. Redeem Designs. James Motor Company, proud to serve our hometown athletes. They have an excellent selection of new and used Buick, Cadillac, and GMC vehicles. See the good guys for the best deal around. James Motor Company, 13th and Main in Hayes. And Eagle Communications, our community connected. It's our high school sports sponsors this year on Eagle TV. This high school sports presentation is sponsored by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza, Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today, 628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House is at 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Call Patty Bacon Ryan today. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them at their new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. Thirsties. Before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere at Thirsties. Paul Wertenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wertenberger Construction. M&D Incorporated does trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Insurance Planning Incorporated, insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Offices at Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks and vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Master Cleaners, 200 West 8th in Hayes. World of Wheels. At World of Wheels, they offer quality vehicles at affordable prices. Their customers mean the world to them at World of Wheels, 426 East 8th in Hayes. Walmart. Save money, live better. Walmart of Hayes. APAC has proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you a smooth ride. Carpet One of Hayes, Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you the quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One, Vidstem Decorating Center. Whiskey Creek Woodfire Grill, where the fire's always burning. Whiskey Creek. Commercial Builders, on time, on target, on budget. Commercial Builders. Redeem Designs, screen print, embroidery, design, where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best at 2204 Vine in Hayes. Redeem Designs. James Motor Company, proud to serve our hometown athletes. They have an excellent selection of new and used Buick, Cadillac, and GMC vehicles. See the good guys for the best deal around. James Motor Company, 13th and Main in Hayes. And Eagle Communications, our community connected. It's our high school sports sponsors this year on Eagle TV. This high school sports presentation is sponsored by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza, Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today, 628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Mary Ann, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House is at 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Call Patty Bacon Ryan today. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them at their new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. Thirsties. Before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere at Thirsties. Paul Wertenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wertenberger Construction. M&D Incorporated does trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Insurance Planning Incorporated, insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Offices at Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks and vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry.
And we welcome you to Lewis Field Stadium as the Hayes High Indians and the Valley Center Hornets get set for battle on homecoming tonight for the Indians. Kurt David, the Hayes High Indians receiving. How did the coin toss go down?
Freddie Haynes, Chance Brungart, and Hunter Brown are our captains tonight. Valley Center won the toss, elected to defer. So Valley Center is going to take their defense, which has held teams to on average 6 points per game. They're going to start on defense, give Hayes High the Indians the ball, and they're kicking off from our right to left as we speak.
Aaron Koash to kick off. Indians send back 2 returners at the 5-yard line, taken at the 7-yard line by William Sinnott. 10, 15-yard line, wrapped up there and dropped as he gets near the 20. The ball ended up on the ground, but it was on the ground when the ball came loose. Hayes High will take over with the football at the 19-yard line, and here's the Hayes High Indian starting offense. Hunter Brown at quarterback, the 171-pound junior. Dylan Schmidberger is the fullback, 178-pound junior. Colton Myers, the 183-pound senior, is at tailback. Colin Kreitzer, Keaton Markley, the wide receivers. Mason Ibarra is the tight end. We'll get the offensive line to you here after this first play. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Indians left to right. Out of the shotgun formation, it's a keeper by Brown. Tries to go right side. Met up at the line of scrimmage by middle linebacker Sam Weldon, a 3-year starter, and a no gain on first down for the Hayes High Indians. Offensive line for the Indians tonight, left tackle Freddie Haynes. Left guard, senior Chance Brungart. The center is Trey Van Pelt. The right guard, Conrad Viner. And the right tackle, Connor Winter. Could see several different guys in there at those positions tonight. No gains, 2nd and 10 for the Indians from the 19-yard line. Game's first possession, 4 wide receivers. Handoff, Colton Myers goes right side, finds a hole, 25-30. He's at the 40, right sideline, 51 man giving chase. Myers is going to be taken down at the 30-yard line of the Valley Center Hornets. Big run for the senior and the Hayes High Indians on the plus side of the field.
Sam Weldon, the middle linebacker, we talked about him, 36 tackles on the season. One of the leading tacklers for the Valley Center Hornets, was actually lined up as a wide outside linebacker. Colton Myers read that and cut to the inside. Only reason Colton Myers was caught, the speedster, Keon Saunders. We're going to hear his name offensively tonight quite a bit. Saunders caught up to him. Hayes High Indians now with the ball at the 30.
1st and 10. It's a play action rolling out right as Brown throws down the field. Caught on the sideline. Nice catch made by Colin Kreitzer for a gain of 5 to the 25. 51 yards on the run by Colton Myers. It is the 2nd longest run of the season for the Indians. The 1st longest by Colton Myers, 54 yards last week against Garden City.
Hunter Brown on a planned rollout there. Interesting, after 6 sacks last week against the Garden City Buffaloes, a planned rollout and a quick slant pass to pick up yardage.
Ball at the 25, 2 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. And to the right of the quarterback is going to be Myers. It's a wide receiver, end around to Markley, tries to get to the inside of the line, can't do it, bounces outside of the defensive end, gets to the 24-yard line, gets a yard, setting up 3rd down for the Hayes High Indians. A problem down for Hayes High this year, just 29% conversion rates.
Sam Weldon in on that tackle. Something you talked about, you saw on film quite a bit with the Valley Center Hornet defense. They swarm to the ball like Hornets. They swarm to the ball, and there's multiple tacklers, and we saw it on that particular play.
Almost everybody in the box for Valley Center on 3rd down. Counterplay, Dylan Schmidberger gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it, and 4th down. Do the Indians kick a field goal here? In the pregame, kicker Logan Clark was hitting from 40, but not 42. This would be a 42-yard field goal. And on 3rd down, make that 4th down and 4. Hayes High will go for it. Schmidberger, nothing on the play. So 4th down for the Hayes High Indians. Shotgun for Brown. Hands off to Myers, right side, dives for the marker, got it at the 20-yard line. He needed to be on the 20. The official runs in inside the 20. Needed 4, got 4. It's a 4th down conversion for the Hayes High Indians.
Good blocking assignments by the Hayes High offensive line. Straight on blocking there. The last 2 rushing plays that picked up no yardage. They were trying to double team the nose guard, Chase Holly. That opened up one of the linebackers. This time straight ahead blocking allowed for progress in the 1st down.
There's 3 in the pistol this time. Keeper by Brown, tries on the counter, tries to jump over somebody, and picks up nothing at the 19-yard line. He'll pick up officially a yard to the 19. Tried on the counter, never could get there. Indians installed this new formation during this week. It's out of the shotgun formation. Schmidberger, the fullback, is to the right of quarterback Hunter Brown, and behind him is Colton Myers. It gets about a half a yard, 2nd down, 9.5. Indians in the red zone, 8 for 10 this year. In the shotgun, Brown, 4 wide receivers. Here comes Valley Center with the blitz. It's a draw play. Hunter Brown goes up the middle, then bounces to the left, taken down by middle linebacker Jay Shank, the team's leading tackler for his 50th tackle of the season. Sets up 3rd down and about 6 for Hayes High.
Well, I don't know what the Hayes High Indian coaches are looking at right now, but I hope they take a look at number 2, Keon Saunders. Now, he's the speedster who caught Colton Myers on the long run, but he's coming back to the huddle with his hands on his hips, almost as if he's laboring a little bit to get back there. Maybe an opportunity to beat him into the end zone.
Markley and Kreitzer left. Sheevy and Ibarra right for this 3rd down and 6. Out of the shotgun formation. Pass all the way, thrown right side and behind. Mason Ibarra, the intended receiver. Quarterback Hunter Brown hit as he throws. He is taken down in the backfield by the nose guard Chase Holly, and the Indians will trot out a field goal attempt by Logan Clark, who's 1 for 2 this year on field goals. This will be a 33-yard field goal attempt from the right hash. Really no wind to speak of tonight. 68 degrees at kickoff. The holder is Hunter Brown. The snap is down. The kick is up. It is long enough. It is no good. And off to the left. And the Indians miss out on an opportunity to score in the red zone and take an early 3-0 lead. The drive takes up 3.5 minutes, but Hayes High does not score.
Well, I'll tell you what, the unfortunate play of that drive was the last one. I think Hunter Brown and Mason Ibarra had their pass plays mixed up. Ibarra cut to the inside. Hunter Brown was looking to go to the outside, but I'll tell you what, Keon Sanders was coming back, and he had slipped on coverage.
Hayes High not able to take advantage of the 51-yard run. Now on defense, 4 wide receivers for Valley Center, quarterback Wyatt Lang, then a slot tight to the right just off the hip of tackle Zach Williams. Here's a pass over onto the near flat into the hands of Thayer Terwilliger makes the catch at the 23-yard line. This drive for Valley Center started at the 16-yard line. It's a game of 7, and right away, wanting to get up to the line is going to be Valley Center, and Hayes High is using a timeout on the second offensive play by Valley Center.
I'm not so sure they didn't only have 10 guys in on the field.
This gives us a chance to go over the uniform update brought to you by Phase 2. A big thanks to Phase 2 for providing game day apparel for our broadcast. Quick turnaround and ready to help your team. They have game day items in stock as well. Phase 2 next to Big D's Rental on 22nd Street in Hayes. Valley Center, road white uniforms, black pants, purple numbers, purple helmets, and a V on the left side of the helmet. Hayes High, home black jerseys, maroon pants. It is maroon numbers embossed in white, maroon helmets with Indians over the left side. So Hayes High will use their first timeout of the ball game to set themselves defensively. It'll be 2nd down for Valley Center, right to left, after Hayes High missed a field goal to start the game. Thayer Williger, that catch previously, his team leading 12th of the season. 4 wide receivers for Wyatt Lang, the junior quarterback. Checks the sideline for the play from the coaching staff. 4 wide receivers, but the tight end is a stand-up slot to the right side. He wants to throws to the right side. Saunders in and out of his hands and incomplete. It was a catchable pass for Saunders. He may have heard the footsteps as he was stretched out of the Indians' Chance Brungart. 3rd down for Valley Center.
I'll tell you what, we get back, Hayes High Indians gets this ball back. I want them to test Keon Saunders. He just looks like he's a little bit slow tonight and off the pace.
4 wide receivers this time for Valley Center. They bring in for the first time running back Caleb Raines. And whistles.
We got a flag thrown on the field.
Over on the far sideline, one of the Hayes High Indians was clapping his hands like it's against Valley Center. Now the officials are going to go over and talk to Caleb Smith, the head coach for the Hornets. Keaton Markley's over there. He's got a good idea that it's against Valley Center. It is an illegal substitution against Valley Center. So instead of 3rd and 3, this will set up 3rd and 8. And Coach Caleb Smith for Valley Center is still trying to plead his case to the far side official. Backs the ball up from the 23 back to the 18-yard line. I think even Hayes High's trying to get a quick explanation out of this, and somehow it just became 3rd and 9 back to the 17-yard line.
Saw it on the last play. Look for Connor Winter to Look for him to stunt, delay it a little bit, and then kind of do a twist move to get into the backfield to attempt a sack.
Lang claps his hands, rolls out to the right, looking down the field on this third down play. Still looking, gets hit from behind as he throws it incomplete. As trying to break on the ball was Colin Kreitzer, couldn't quite get there. Indians get the pressure on the rollout. Freddie Haynes, Tyrese Hill, and it's 3 and out for Valley Center. And the Indian defense comes to play and forces a punt.
All right, a 3 and out for the Hayes High Indian defense. That's quality. You know, the first possession for the Hayes High Indian offense brought the ball 60 yards down the field in 9 plays. It wasn't a bad possession, but like we've seen in the last 2 weeks, they just can't get it inside the end zone.
The right tackle, Zach Williams, is the punter. It's his 8th punt of the season, averaging only 29 yards per punt. Indians come after it, and the left-footed kicker gets away a wobbly punt. Indians' Keaton Markley calls for a fair catch right on the 50-yard line. So the Indians miss a field goal, but they flip the field position and now have the ball at midfield to start their second drive. Okay. Indian football brought to you by Eagle Communications, Heartland Building Center, and Midwest Energy.
Hayes High Indians' first drive, 60 yards, stalled with a missed field goal from the 21-yard line, but they did move it 60 yards down the field in 9 plays. So like we saw last week in the first half against Garden City Buffaloes, the Hayes High Indians can move the ball.
Hayes High just on the 50-yard line, moving left to right, 7:48 to go first quarter. I formation. Counter play for Colton Myers, who spins, gets a yard to the 49, and there are 4 white jerseys, and led by the free safety Colin Sharp. There are several 3-year starters on this team for Valley Center, and he's one of them. Colton Myers, 3 carries, 56 yards, had that big 51-yard run earlier in the game. Indians making a quick change on the line on that first play. Hayes High had sent into the game Kyler Kinky. Ibarra tied into the right side, 2 wide receivers left. It's a counter play again to Myers and again to the right side, nothing doing. A loss of a yard back to the original line of scrimmage. Hayes High will face 3rd and 10 coming up on this next drive. Hayes High missed a field goal on their opening possession and then forced a 3 and outs.
Valley Center defense is quick. If their misdirection plays typically work, but in this time, against this team, it's given Valley Center the time to pursue. 5 Valley Center Hornets in on that tackle.
Hayes High sending in the play to Wyatt Sheevy from the sideline. He'll bring it to the huddle. Indians on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 2, but they're 1 for 1 on 4th down. Sheevy and Kreitzer, wide receivers left. Ibarra and Sheevy to the right. It's Kreitzer to the left. It's an option play left side. Brown has to keep. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Ball comes out late, but the play was already over. Hayes High, 3 plays, no yards, and will punt on this possession.
3 plays that effectively tried to go up the middle, and Valley Center defense sniffed each of those out.
So punting for Hayes High is going to be Colton Myers. Punted 9 times last week against Garden City. This punt from the 50, 2 back to return for Valley Center. The Hornets coming after the punt as Myers lofts one into the air. Short punt to the right sideline, takes a Valley Center bounce. It is grabbed up at the 34-yard line. It is a 16-yard punt by Colton Myers. And Valley Center has excellent field position with 5:47 to go in the first quarter.
Hayes High Indian defense held Valley Center to a 3 and out on the first possession of the game. Now the ball at the 34-yard line. They'll attempt to do this twice in a row.
Indian football brought to you by Gibbs Auto Supply, USAFE Pharmacy, Steel Fabrications, Horizon Appliance and Electronics, and Kevin Shoemaker Construction. 3 wide receivers bunched to the right side for Valley Center. Wyatt Lang, the quarterback, checks out the sideline. Has a wide receiver alone to the left. That's Terwilliger. It's going to be a keeper by the quarterback. Lang bounces outside 40, gets a flag, and the ball's on the ground. Hayes High trying to recover that football, and they do. We'll check the penalty, but Hayes High recovers it at the bottom of the pile.
That penalty's in the area of holding, so you got to believe, and they're signaling holding against Valley Center. Hayes High Indians are going to get this ball on the 48-yard line.
It's a fumble recovery by Dylan Schmidberger, I believe. The penalty is declined, so a turnover for Valley Center. It is just their 4th turnover of the year and their 3rd fumble of the season.
Tyrese Hill had covered the outside. He forced that ball up on the middle, and on the first hit for a tackle, that ball was coughed up by the Valley Center quarterback.
So the Indians had to punt from the 50. They get the ball back at their own 49-yard line. Valley Center showing blitz on this play. It's a handoff on the left side to Schmidberger. The fullback gets a yard to the 50-yard line. Indians got the big 51-yard run early from their tailback, Colton Myers, but very little, if anything, since.
Okay, we've seen 4 straight running plays. Again, I'm going to go back to this first series of the game. I want to see them test Keon Saunders. Again, he just looks like he's not real quick to start off this game.
Shivi Ibarra to the right, Kreitzer and Markley to the left for 2nd and 9 from midfield. Indians left to right. Scoreless ball game. The Indians almost fumbled the ball. Somehow Brown gets it back and to the line of scrimmage. It was the little belly option read between Myers and Brown. The ball popped up into the air. Brown recovered, got a yard, 3rd down and 8 for Hayes High, who's 0 for 3 in the first quarter on 3rd down tonight.
That fake handoff and what occurred there similar to what happened in the 4th quarter against Liberal, where the fake handoff was not handled correctly. Ball almost landed on the ground, but that particular case, Hunter Brown was able to recover it in the air and pick up 2 yards.
Indians trying to take advantage of a 3-and-out, had to punt on 3 plays, now trying to take advantage of a fumble, have 3rd down and 8 going left to right. 3 wide receivers, 2 in the backfield with the quarterback, Hunter Brown, and a penalty in the backfield against the Hayes High Indians. A delay of game did not get the playoff in time, so what was 3rd and 8 becomes 3rd and 13 is the Indians' first penalty of the night.
Definitely a situation the Hayes High Indians are now going to have to put this ball in the air to try to pick up this 1st down. Have not attempted a pass since the first series.
So now the Indians have 3rd and 13. Speaking of passing, Indians 1 of 2 for 5 yards. Here's Brown, quick out left side for Keaton Markley, hitting the backfield and goes down. They'll give him forward progress back to the line of scrimmage. Hayes High 3 and out for a 2nd consecutive possession after having excellent field position.
Colton Myers in punt formation. Going to try to get off a longer punt this time to try to pin the Valley Center Hornets back.
Indians will lose yardage on this one. A high snap and a good punt, well, better punt. Fair catch called for at the 25-yard line. It is a 29-yard punt for Hayes High. So the Indians get 9 plays, a missed field goal. They force a 3-and-out and a fumble, but cannot come up with any points of their own.
After all that, though, they do pick up 9 yards. The last punt gave the Valley Center the ball on the 34-yard line. Now the Valley Center's backed up to the 25.
Indian football brought to you by Next Tech, M&D of Hayes, Canterbury Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery, Progressive Physical Therapy, and Crop Production Services. From the 25 in the middle of the field, Wyatt Lang, the quarterback, with 2 wide receivers right, slot left, and a wide receiver wide left as well. Turn and handoff to Caleb Rains. Up the middle, 30-yard line, gets hit by the Hayes High Indians' Chance Brungart, but not before he picks up 7 yards out to the 32-yard line. That was straight up the gut.
Straight up the gut, and Caleb Rains had a nice hole to run through.
Wyatt Lang ran for about 6 yards on that play earlier. It was their first running play, but then fumbled the football. 2nd down and 3. Still in the middle of the field. Little end around action for, keeper by Lang. The quarterback gets hit at the line of scrimmage, escapes 1-2 tackles, gets a 1st down across the 35. Hayes High couldn't make the play in the backfield. In at middle linebackers Wyatt Sheevy, and he almost had the tackle in the backfield instead of a 1st down at the 39-yard line.
You're right. Wyatt Sheevy had him wrapped up low, but just couldn't keep the grasp.
Lang, 6 foot, 165, good-sized quarterback. He's completed over 50% of his passes this year. Handoff Caleb Rains. First contact comes across the 40 to the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and right now Valley Center, who's not really known for their running game, is ripping off chunks of 5, 6, and twice 7 yards.
Tell you what, Freddie Haynes is on Wyatt Lang. He's going to hit him every play, whether Wyatt's got the ball or not.
Man in motion. That's Terwilliger coming near side. He's being chased in the backfield. He'll go down in the backfield on a nice play by Brungart, Brown, and Freddie Haynes. They may give him forward progress to the 45. Nope, no gain on the play. Still at the 44 on the end around to Terwilliger. Thayer Terwilliger, his first carry of the season. 150-pound senior who is one of the 2 remaining members of the 4th place 5A 4x100 team from a year ago. 3rd down and 5. So far, Valley Center 0 for 1 on 3rd down. Quick pass near side, caught by Tyler Brown in Hayes High territory on a back shoulder throw at the 47.
A quick pass there. Looked like Freddie Haynes was the one person back in there to rush, but Wyatt Lang had 2 blockers in the backfield there to take care of Freddie Haynes.
Gain of 9 to Brown. It's going to be a keeper by the quarterback. Lang tries to come near side again, makes one man miss, flag at the line of scrimmage. This will come back on a hold. Lang bounces it to the outside on his runs. It is fairly obvious that the Valley Center offensive line is not used to that, because when the Indians turn to pursue, they're not locking up, or they're not letting go of their locked up defender. Second holding penalty on Valley Center. The first one was declined, so Hayes High could get the football after recovering a fumble.
Tyrese Hill doing a nice job on that particular play of reading the handoff. He's charged with protecting the outside. He made sure that handoff, or that Wyatt Lang was keeping that ball to the inside before he let go of that running back who was headed towards the outside on the fake.
So instead of second down and short, it's 1st and 20. Valley Center is back on their own 43-yard line. It's an option play. Lang gets hit, goes down. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play. Nice tackle by Freddie Haynes. He stayed on the quarterback that time, and Haynes is still down on the turf at the 44-yard line, and timeout is called for Freddie Haynes, who is still down after the 1-yard gain. He was almost the one to take the tackle. Now Haynes tries to get up, ends up going back down to his back. Indian football is brought to you tonight by Edward Jones, Darrell Jeff, and Linda Seibel, State Glass Company, Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker, Adams Brown, Barron and Ball, Leon's Welding and Fabrication, and Hayes Kalon. 1:10 to go before the end of the first quarter. Indians, who are already hurting on numbers because of injuries.
But here comes Dylan Flaler. He jumped up quick to the front of the line when he saw that and said, Coach, I'm ready. And sure enough, he's going to be in there to fill in for Freddie Haynes.
Freddie Haynes on that defensive line has had a pretty good season. 15 tackles, 5 last week against Garden City. 3.5 tackles for loss, a sack, a fumble recovery this year as well. But right now, laying on his back at the 44-yard line. Trainer's out there talking to him now. He tried to get up and then went back down. He's the one that made the tackle for a 1-yard gain on the option play. Haynes nearly took the handoff between the two. Between Raines and Lang, he was right there to tackle both of them, and Lang held on to the ball for a 1-yard gain, but the Indians may lose a player on the offensive line as well. He's on the defensive line at defensive end and sometimes defensive tackle, but he's also the Indians' left tackle.
Well, it's interesting because Freddie Haynes was trying to get up under his own power, and really the trainers told him to go back down on the field. So I wonder if he twisted it back or something as he was making that tackle.
He also ended up at the bottom of the pile. When we talk about injuries, Hayes High had a couple of kids suffer stingers in practice on Wednesday. It's just, for what it is, Hayes High plays bigger schools game in and game out during this middle part of the season. The other schools have twice as many guys going. They rarely play guys both ways. Garden City, Dodge City, Great Bend, and the such. It ends up Hayes High's got a lot of guys going both ways, and those injuries, when you're taking twice as many snaps, can end up really having a toll by the time the season gets going to the middle part of the year.
And Dustin, you looked at the new classifications, and we talked about it, how Hayes High Indians are only 60 students away from being at Class 5A. So right now they're one of the top 4A schools. It doesn't get any easier if you become one of the smaller schools in 5A.
Hayes High is only 7 students away from being 5A in all sports but football. Indians very well with a very big 8th grade class and 7th grade class. Could be 5A when the football rankings come out, or the football classifications 1 year from now. Our Hayes Kalon scoreboard update, nothing to update you on quite yet. In fact, we do have one. Wamego is up 14-0 over the Chapman Irish, in Chapman tonight. Garden City is up 8-0 over Liberal early in the game. Also tonight, we see that Garden City has just now gone up 16-0, and that's your McPherson is up 14-6 over Towanda Circle. That's your Hayes Kalon scoreboard update. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall by Hayes Kalon. Call Kirk Massa 623-0674. or Kurt Viner at 6'2", 84-27. Injury still on the field. Freddie Haynes at the 44-yard line went down after making a tackle. He tried to get up and then just could not. Indians and Valley Center tied. Indians missed a 33-yard field goal on their opening drive, forced a 3-and-out. They were 3-and-out, and then eventually forced a fumble. Hayes High, though, 3-and-out again. Hayes High likely on the offensive line. And we'll see. Connor Winter's the right tackle. The left tackle, Freddie Haynes. So Dylan Flayler or Logan Schulte, likely one of the two that'll have to move to that left tackle spot. And on the offensive line, that's really been one of the positions that Freddie locked down early in the season and just has not let go of. He's kind of been that one. He and Trey Van Pelt at center have really been the two guys that on the line have played every snap at their one offensive line position. Freddie Haynes still down on the field at the 44-yard line. Two trainers out, and they're up around the upper body area. The folks over at the ambulance and the Gator, they are still stationary, so that's the semi-good news out of this, so that at that point they have not been summoned to go onto the field.
Well, this is going to be a loss for the Hayes High Indians, at least temporarily, both offensively and defensively. You talked about it, Freddie's had a good season so far, both offensively and defensively. Dylan Flayler, who we know has suffered some injuries so far, is the one who's jumping in for him right now. So Hayes High Indians are going to be faced against a 2nd and long against Valley Center, trying to find a way to get the ball back. You're talking about an offense that moved the ball 60 yards in their first possession, and then a series of 3-and-outs. Now, honestly, part of that 60-yard possession, I suppose, was the very long run by Colton Myers. Short of that, a fairly modest yardage for the Hayes High Indians. But again, still moving the ball 60 yards, mixed it up with some pass attempts, mixed it up with some running both to the inside and outside. The 3-and-outs, Hayes High Indians really trying to attack the middle part of the defense of Valley Center. Again, that's where their strength is with Sam Walden and Jay Shank.
And now this is when they're bringing out the backboard for Freddie Haynes at the 44-yard line. He is on his back there. Now one of the trainers keeping his head stationary as well. So what looked like to be a short injury because of Haynes trying to get up has quickly turned into a very serious situation. Haynes does have his left leg bent up in the air. He was moving his arms earlier while they were examining him.
You know, I'll tell you what, it appears to be serious, but one thing I will credit the staffs of all high school athletics and the emergency staffs, they've done a much better job of reacting and taking these kind of precautions. It isn't that long ago when I had a daughter playing soccer at McPherson. She suffered a concussion, and they allowed me, her father, to carry her off the field and take her to the hospital. And honestly, in retrospect, Dustin, that's not the right thing to do. What they're doing with Freddie right now, bringing out the backboard, bringing out the Gator, taking the full precautions, that's what they should be doing. And I'm glad to be seeing high school football take these types of actions irrespective of what the injury is.
This is already an emotional week for the Indians with Hayes High trying to break this 3-game skid. It's homecoming week, so there's a lot that goes on throughout the school and community with homecoming, and then you get the alumni back for the game. A good crowd on hand tonight for this Hayes High and Valley Center game. You're taking on an undefeated team that's receiving some votes, and even in one poll, number 5 in the state. And now all of a sudden you see one of your seniors and starter both ways go down and is going to be taken off on a cart.
Well, again, I don't want to overreact with the injury. I'm very, no matter what it is, I'm pleased to be seeing them taking these kind of precautions, because I'm telling you, it isn't that long ago where they weren't doing this, and they should have been.
It is a 0-0 ball game. Hayes High and Valley Center with 1:10 to go first quarter. That's when the injury comes to Freddie Haynes, who they are still working on at the 44-yard line. They've gotten a backboard underneath of him now, keeping his head steady and starting to strap him to that board.
Again, I think it's important to say Freddie Haynes was trying to get up under his own power and actually had made it to really kind of a foot and a knee. So he had full movement of everything. So there are some positives here to look at.
We have a couple of scoreboard updates for you after one quarter. Abilene is up on Concordia 6-0. TMP and Cimarron, they're tied at 0 apiece. After one quarter, a game that David mentioned in the pregame show, very interested in. Dodge City and Wichita South, they are tied at 0 after one quarter as well. There's not a lot of scoring going on in the state of Kansas tonight or in the Western Athletic Conference.
I'll tell you what, Wichita South's going to plan on winning that game with defense. Their defense is tough this year, and Dodge City's offense is in two people, the quarterback and a running back. 97% of their offense comes from two individuals so far this season, and Wichita South's got to have seen that on film and figuring out a way to shut it down.
Garden City's now up 22-0, still in the first quarter over Liberal, and McPherson is now up 21-6 on Towanda Circle. That game is still in the first quarter as well. Scoreboard update brought to you by Hayes K-Lawn. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall by Hayes K-Lawn. Contact Kirk Maska or Kurt Viner. Again, injury to Freddie Haynes at the later stages of the first quarter. 1:10 to go in the first quarter. Haynes had made the tackle, was down on the ground, and as Kurt said, tried to get up. That is when he went back down, and whether that was on his own volition or the trainers who were running out telling him to get back down for precautionary reasons. Either way, they've been up around the upper body, chest, head, and neck area is where they've been focusing their efforts. Right now, keeping his head still, they've got a backboard out and underneath of him at this point, and will be leaving via the backboard. So this will affect undoubtedly each team, because it is at this point where football becomes the moot point when you're watching this. When you're playing a sport like this, it is easy to get wrapped up in scores, yardage, first downs, and whatnot, but now you get to the point where it is more than that, and the Valley Center players have been on a knee the entire time. Hayes High's been on a knee as well, as one of their brothers in the game of football will be taken off on a stretcher or on a backboard. $1:10 to go in the first quarter. Hayes High will be back at home in 1 week to take on Dodge City. And then after that, it is on to district play, where Hayes High will face off against, for the first time since week 1, 4A opponents in their own classification, with facing McPherson, Abilene, and Wamego. McPherson 2-2 going into tonight. Abilene 4-0. Wamego 1-3. Hayes High has the second toughest schedule in Class 4A, only behind Bishop Miege, and they're not far behind Bishop Miege in that strength of schedule. Then one of the toughest schedules across the state of Kansas. There's only 5 5A schools that have a tougher rating than what Hayes High does throughout the season, and this we knew was right in the midst of what was going to be one of the tougher parts of their season. They're still working on the straps on Freddie Haynes to get him on the board.
We do come back into play. We talk about Dylan Flaler coming in. Looks like Kyler Kinky is lining up with the defense now, giving Conrad Viner a little bit of a breather for this next set of the series. When we do come back, we're going to be 7 plays into this drive where Valley Center's picked up 2 first downs. It started at their own 25-yard line. Now 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Valley Center will be facing a second down.
Hayes High with 18. A missed field goal on their opening possession of 33 yards. Could have taken a 3-0 lead. Then they force a 3-and-out and a fumble on the next 2 possessions. Hayes High, though, on those 2 possessions afterwards went 3-and-out themselves. They've got Freddie Haynes, Indian senior, on the board. Looks like they're ready to lift him up, and they do. They'll move him over to the gator that is on the field. Hayes High crowd with a round of applause for the Indian senior defensive lineman and left tackle. Hayes High is a team now going to run down to the end zone, and everybody going to take an extra minute to get loose here. It's not an easy scene, and certainly know the risks of playing football, but never easy to See somebody have to get taken off via a backboard. And that's what's happening tonight here at Lewis Field Stadium.
Well,
1:10 to go in the first quarter, scoreless ball game.
Well, again, I'm hopeful as Freddie Haynes was able to come up under his own power. Now it's up to one of these underclassmen. It looks like it's going to be Kyler Kinke who comes in and gets a chance to really fill in the junior. He's 213 pounds. He's got a tackle for loss on the season already. So he's been in the game, but now he's going to get a chance to really show what he can do for this Hayes High Indian defense.
They did remove Freddie's jersey and football pads, which you can do by cutting the laces, so you don't have to pull it up and over the head of a player. They will have Freddie go off on the cart on the gator to the northwest corner of the field here, where they'll transfer him to the ambulance, and we will have to resume play here in just a moment with Valley Center and the football at the 44-yard line, 2nd down and 19 after a 1-yard gain on an option play that Freddie Haynes, who's the injured party, he made the tackle.
And now we've got Logan Schulte. Actually, Logan Schulte's come in now.
Haynes was at the defensive end position,
where Dylan Flaler is gone. Logan Schulte, 78, has come in to take
Tyrese Hill and Connor Winter. 4 wide receivers for Valley Center. Wyatt Lang will step up and look over at the sideline for this 2nd and 19 play. He's in the shotgun formation. Caleb Raines to his right. High snap under some pressure. Throws over the right side. It's intercepted. Taken away by the Hayes High Indians. It's Colin Kreitzer returning to the 40. He goes right side at the hash. Cuts back at the 40 again. And he gets tripped up as he tried to make it to the left side of the field. The Indians come up with a defensive interception for Colin Kreitzer, his 2nd on the season.
The ball was thrown short, and Colin Kreitzer read it perfectly and got there to pick off the pass. And not only picked it up and gained an amazing amount of yardage, getting the ball down to the Valley Center 33-yard line.
Wyatt Lang, the quarterback for Valley Center, just his 2nd interception of the season. Hayes High with excellent starting field position. Can they ride this wave of momentum from the Valley Center 33 left to right? 2nd turnover for Valley Center. Handoff, Colton Myers bounces right, then right back up the middle of the field on the hash to get to the 28-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 and a nice hole for him to run through on 1st down. Indians focusing on that right side of the line. They're trying to get in behind right tackle Connor Winter, right guard Conrad Viner. We need to check to see who came in on the left tackle side for the Hayes High Indians. Left tackle is going to be Logan Schulte for Freddie Haynes. 4 wide receivers on 2nd and 5. It's Chivy in motion right to left. Handoff to Wyatt. Has to go outside the defense. Cuts it up at the 25-yard line and gets near a 1st down. They're going to mark him about a yard and a half short of the 1st down marker, but Hayes High has 3rd and short. They're 0 for 4 on 3rd down tonight. That'll probably be the final play of the first quarter. 5 seconds remaining in the quarter. Indians have forced a 2nd turnover. They're getting near the red zone. We have a scoreless ball game through 1 quarter at Lewis Field Stadium between Hayes High and Valley Center. This is Hayes High Indian football.
We get it. You work hard and play hard. Internet should be the last thing slowing you down. Eagle Communications gives you the speed you need so you can play hard and save cash. For a limited time, get 30 meg for $30 or 50 meg for $50 so you could work, play, and save. Call us at 877-61-EAGLE today.
Hayes High will have 3rd and 2 to start the second quarter. Now moving right to left. They're at the 24-yard line. This after the Colin Kreitzer interception. Split wide receivers tied into the right side for the Indians as it's a handoff. Right side to Myers. Finds a hole, gets the first down, gets near the 20-yard line. That's where the rugby scrum ensues. And the Indians, for the first time tonight, convert on 3rd down with a 4-yard run for Colton Myers. Scoreless between Hayes and Valley Center. After one quarter, Great Bend 14-all with Wichita West. Wichita South and Dodge City 0-0. Abilene 6-0 over Concordia. TMP Cimarron 0-0 after one quarter. That's your Hayes Kalon scoreboard update. Call Kirk Maska 623-0674. Indians in the red zone for the second time tonight. Missed a field goal on the first time. 3 wide receivers right. Keeper by Brown running that way. Tries to bounce out of a tackle. Can't do it. That's Jay Shank, the 220-pound senior middle linebacker. Team's leading tackler takes down Brown for a loss of 1 yard.
Hayes High Indians had pulled a guard and pulled a tackle to get additional blockers over there, and Jay Shank just too smart. He knows if there's that many blockers going over to that side of the field, that's where the ball is, and he just followed the blockers to get to the ball.
Read your keys. If you are a middle linebacker and read your keys, you're going to come up with more tackles. Usually it's a guard that you're watching as your key or a fullback. Indians didn't have a fullback in that time. This time they do. To the right side of the quarterback is going to be both Myers and Dylan Schmidberger. Second down, pump fake, looking deep for Kreitzer in the end zone. It is broken up and almost intercepted. And boy, almost enough contact to cause a flag. Underthrown ball, almost intercepted by Dalton Cross, the cornerback. It'll be 3rd down and 11 for the Hayes High Indians.
Again, I like the idea of the pass, so to try to break up the interior of that defense for Valley Center. They've got to respect the pass against Hunter Brown.
They faked the bubble screen to the near side. The pump gave enough time to get the ball down the field, but the pass was just a little underthrown. If it's in the end zone, it's a touchdown. So 3rd and 11 for the Indians. Brown out of the shotgun from the 21. It's going to be a keeper by him. Goes right side. Nothing there. On the tackle, outside linebacker Don Boone. It's a loss of a yard back to the 22. Hayes High will try another field goal.
Okay, last field goal was about 33 yards in distance. This is going to be a little bit longer. It's going to end up being about a 37-yard field goal attempt.
Looks like he'll put it just 1 yard behind that at the 28, so a 38-yard field goal. Logan Clark looking for the game's first points. The kick is away. It is end over end. It is going to be good. And the Hayes High Indians capitalize on the interception by Colin Kreitzer. They get a career-long 38-yard field goal from Logan Clark to give Hayes High a 3-0 lead with 10:14 to go in the first half.
Aaron Koash for Valley Center looked to be the place-kicking highlight for tonight, but Logan Clark did it right there with that 38-yard field goal to put points on the board. It's been over 7 quarters since the Hayes High Indians have had put points on the board. Good to see them get a start right there, now up 3-0 with 10:14 left in this second quarter.
Indian football is brought to you by Lewis Automotive, Insurance Planning, and Hayes Chevrolet. So the Indians into the red zone twice. They miss a 33-yard field goal, make a 38-yard field goal. The 33-yard field goal had plenty of leg. It was just wide to the left.
Now, Dustin, you've been to practice, and we've watched Keon Saunders' speed. What do you do on this kickoff?
Kick it out of bounds. That would be my philosophy, but I'm not a coach, and so that's big reason. Saunders has a 99.5-yard kickoff return for a touchdown a year ago to set a school record. He is part of that 4x1 team for Valley Center that took 4th and 5A last year. One of his running mates, Thayer Terwilliger, is back there as well, both standing at about the 10. Or if Logan Clark can get his leg into this one, how about he gets his second touchback of the year? Clark tees it up at the 40-yard line, and the kick is going to be returned by Terwilliger. He's coming from the 13-yard line on the right side. Reverses course, goes left side and has some speed. He's at the 30, 35, 40. Left sideline gets taken down before he gets to the 50-yard line. Big return by Terwilliger, and it'll be Valley Center with their best field position of the night. They have the football at their own 46-yard line.
Boy, Terwilliger took that from the near side of the field, came up about 20 yards, then just started cutting to the far side of the field, and that's where he picked up the additional yardage.
Valley Center, 3 plays punt, 1 play fumble, 7 plays interception. They had only turned it over 3 times all year. Hayes High has made them turn it over twice tonight. I formation, for the first time tonight for Valley Center. They run 90% of the time out of this formation. They do to Caleb Raines right up the middle, and there are 3 Hayes High Indians there, and the ball actually popped loose, but Raines fell back on top of it. Indians there to make the tackle include Xavier Danduran and Wyatt Sheevy, the middle linebackers. Gain of 2 on the play for Caleb Raines. 185-pound junior, 58 carries, 286 yards, and 4 touchdowns coming in to this ball game. Under center is Lang. Again, a turn and handoff to Raines, and he's going to be taken down by Sheevy as he gets to the 50-yard line. So Valley Center found success up the middle, running the football out of the spread. They try to do so out of the eye. They pick up 4 yards on 2 downs. It is 3rd down and 6 for the Valley Center Hornets.
2 successful plays where the Hayes High Indians have swarmed together to get Caleb Raines down to the ground, but the initial tackler is wrapped up to really stop that play.
3 wide receivers right as Valley Center will spread it out. 1 to the left is Terwilliger. Out of the shotgun, Lang. Long snap count, drops back to pass, quick pass left. It is caught, but it's not enough for a first down. It is Hunter Brown on the tackle at the Indian 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the catch by Tyler Brown. 4th down for Valley Center. What do? They get up to the line of scrimmage. They want to go for it on 4th down and 1. Indian defensively have allowed teams to go 4th down. Conversion rate of 56%. Whistles on the field. Hayes High is going to take a timeout.
Coach Rath calls a timeout there right as one of the players, the far defensive guard, had jumped into the neutral zone.
The Hayes High Indians have had this year a propensity to have ill-timed penalties. They don't have a lot of penalties. It's the timing of said penalties. Hayes High, in practice then, has responded by having what they call discipline drills. Those discipline drills include having a ball on a line of scrimmage and long, odd snap counts by the coaches trying to draw somebody off sides, telling everybody to look at the football so you don't jump off sides in these very, very important situations.
I'm sure it doesn't happen in practice, but let's just say hypothetically one of the players in practice were to not watch the ball and jump offside. What might be the
10 push-ups for everybody, not just the offending player, for everybody. 8:37 to go, first half. Hayes High up 3-0 on a 38-yard field goal by Logan Clark. 4th and 1 for Valley Center, who wants to go under center from the Indian 45-yard line. Lang, long snap count. Indians with 5 down linemen at the line of scrimmage. This is their new 50 front where they bring Schmidberger onto the line of scrimmage as well. Long snap count by Lang. Turn handoff to Raines. Raines runs into the defense, and he's going to get the necessary yardage. Needed a yard. He got 2. He's very slow to get up because he got popped on the play by Xavier Danduran.
Caleb Raines paid for those 2 yards. He got popped, and he knew it because it took him a few extra seconds to get back up.
Raines, 5 carries, 18 yards. This is the most that he's been used in the first half of a game this year. Now at the 43-yard line of the Hayes High Indians. Out of that I formation again, Lang will come under center. They run 90% of the time out of this formation. This time to the fullback, straight up the middle. That is going to be in at fullback. That's Caden Lewis, the tight end, is in at fullback for the first time this season.
And the Hayes High Indian defense was confused. They could not find the ball on that play. They could not find the ball.
The tight end lines up, or the tight end lines up as the fullback. Picked up 7 yards on the play. Do they hand it to him again? They will on the counter, and Lewis gets undercut as the Indians. That time Xavier Danduran came up. Danduran's not afraid to hit people. 3rd down and about a half a yard for Valley Center. 7:35 to go in the half. Hayes High leads 3-0, but Valley Center putting together their best drive of the game so far. Again, out of that eye, do they go to the fullback? No, quarterback Lang keeps it. Indians are going to missile him right at the 31-yard line, trying to jar that ball free that he fumbled earlier. He will not. It's a gain of 3 on the play and enough for a first down.
And Valley Center now just picking up short yardage there to pick up the first downs. They are inside. They are inside the zone for Aaron Koash to be able to kick a field goal. But Valley Center's trying to move this thing into the end zone.
At the 31, still in the I formation, Lang looks over the defense, looks over his offensive line. Hayes High jumps and gives a free 5 yards. Now, Hayes High is saying that somebody on the left side of the line jumped for Valley Center. that somebody rocked backwards out of their stance, and now 3 officials getting together. And the longer that this takes, the better for Hayes High it's going to be against the Valley Center Hornets. Well, Hayes High lobbied, and that rarely ever works, but Valley Center started backing up right away. You never want to look guilty, but when every player of the 11 on offense backs up, it gives the officials an indication of who the guilty party is.
Okay, now a opportunity for the Hayes High Indian defense to regroup here. A 1st and 15 situation. Figure out a way to slow the running backs down. Get in the backfield, rush Wyatt Lang.
Do they go to the running game again out of the I formation? 2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. It's Lang under center. Again, long snap count, turn, handoff to Raines on the counter. Hit in the backfield, and he'll go down. The tackle is going to be made by the Hayes High Indians. Dylan Flaler, his 2nd tackle for loss this season. It's back at the 38-yard line, a loss of 2.
Dylan Flaler coming in the defensive end position for Freddie Haynes and got into the backfield to make that stop. And there again, Hayes High Indians swarming to the ball, but the initial tackler is getting the running backs wrapped up.
So 2nd and 17 now for the Hornets. And again, they go to the I formation. 2 wide receivers right, 1 to the skinny side of the field on the left. Hornets left to right in their road whites. It's a play action pass. Lang under some pressure, rolls out to his right, throws it down the field. It is going to be incomplete. What a catch by Thayer Terwilliger, but he was out of bounds with it. And it will be 3rd down and 17 for the Hornets.
They had Terwilliger and Saunders. Saunders going deep. Terwilliger just running along the long side of the field about the 20-yard line, but that ball thrown about 2 yards out of bounds.
What a pass by Terwilliger. Or what a catch by Terwilliger. Athletic move by the 5'8", 150-pound senior. Has the most catches on the team. Has 1 tonight and 12 on the season. 3rd and 17 for the Hornets. 2 in the backfield with Lang. They have 3 wide receivers lined up. It's going to be a rollout left side, designed pass looking down the field for Brown, incomplete. In on the coverage on that side of the field is the other Brown. That's the Hayes High Indians. Brown, Hunter, 4th down for Valley Center. And right now the offense is staying on the field.
And because of the penalty, it's pushed Valley Center back probably beyond Aaron Coash's realistic yardage. He'd be kicking over a 50-yard field goal at this point. So Valley Center looking to go for it on 4th down.
Lang 3 for 8 in the game passing for 21 yards. This is 4th and 17 if they do indeed go for it.
This is one where you throw it deep and you figure if you throw an interception it'd be just like punting.
3 wide receivers to the right, including Saunders, the speedster. 1 wide receiver off to the left. Indians 3-down linemen bring a blitz right over the middle. It's a pass down the field. It is incomplete and pass interference on the Hayes High Indians.
And it was. And it was a push-off.
Indians got beat deep. Now, here's the difference. Now in high school football, pass interference is not an automatic 1st down. It was 4th and 17. It's a 15-yard penalty. And it's not a spot foul like it is in the NFL. This should not be a 1st down. That's a change from 3 years ago or so. And it should not be 1st down. Indians are going to bring Hunter Brown out of the lineup. Dylan Scheibler in at cornerback now. And if the officials mark this off like they should, and they're doing it, this still should be 4th down and 2. It is. It is not an automatic 1st down penalty anymore. So say what you will, did the Indians get beat deep? Yes. Did they give up a touchdown? No, and it's still 4th down. 4th down and 2, though, from the middle of the field. Valley Center is 1 for 1 on 4th down on a 4th down and 1.
Well, Wyatt Lang coming back in as if they're going to go for it on 4th and 2 instead of using their place kicker who's done well from this kind of distance.
Well, it's really about 4th down and 3. The ball is spotted just inside the 24. They need to get to the 21. 5 on the play clock. Spread formation for Lang. He's going to have a timeout called by his coach with the play clock down to 1. They did get the snap off, but Valley Center is going to use their first timeout on this 4th down and 3 play with 5:50 to go before halftime. Indians up 3-0 on 4-0 Valley Center at home for homecoming. Indian football is brought to you by Discount Siding, Forte's Auto Sales, High Plains Roofing, and Commerce Bank.
If Valley Center attempted a field goal right now, it would be about 40-yard field goal. Aaron Coash's longest on the season is 45. He's got them completed by 29. He's got a 36-yarder this year. He's got a 45-yarder, so it's within his distance.
Hayes Kalon scoreboard updates. McPherson up over Towanda Circle 28-6 with a minute to go in the first half. Liberal has just scored in Garden City, makes it 30-6 right before halftime. Scoreboard update brought to you by Hayes Kalon. Call Kurt Viner, 623-8427. 4th and 3 after the Indians flagged for pass interference on 4th and 18.
Dylan Flagler, Connor Winter, Logan Schulte looking to stop this ball up front.
Tyrese Hill, the 4th on that side. Indians showing blitz. Lang to throw over on the left side. It is caught. Did he maintain control? He did. It is going to be Tyler Brown making the catch at the Hayes High Indian 17-yard line. It's enough for a first down on the gain of about 7 yards for the first down.
Valley Center now 11 plays into this drive with 3 first down, has consumed almost 5 minutes off the clock.
Of the 4 passes completed by Wyatt Lang, 3 of them the way of Tyler Brown under center. Turn and hand off to Raines. Indians get in the backfield. They fumble the ball. Valley Center lost the ball. Who has it? And Hayes High has the football. It is recovered by the Indians. Dylan Flailer, a tackle for loss, and now a fumble recovery, the first of his career. Fumbling the football was Jesse Navarrete in for his first run of the season. He lost 4 yards on the run and then fumbled the football.
We talked about the Hayes High Indian defense swarming to the ball, but every time so far the Hayes High Indian initial tackler has hit hard to wrap up the running back, and that's exactly what happened there. The initial hit is what jarred that ball loose.
Navarrete was starting to fall down. We'll have to check film to see who hit, but it was a missile line drive hit. Here's Colton Myers looking to go left, stumbles over a defender as he gets up on the counter play. A few yards. Hayes High, run right, run right, run right, counter back to the left, find a little room with 5.5 to go before halftime, leading 3-0. Indians with a timeout in their pocket for this final 5 minutes. Gain of 4 on the play for Colton Myers. 67 yards on 7 carries, including that big 51-yard run. Indians 10 on the play clock, need to hurry up. Trey Van Pelt leads the lineup to the 24-yard line, moving right to left. 3 in the backfield, including quarterback Hunter Brown. Valley Center brings a blitz up the middle. Handoff to Colton Myers. A little sidestep away from one of the middle linebackers, and then making the tackle is the other middle linebacker, Sam Weldon. 3rd and short for the Indians, 3rd down and 3.
It's going to be a 3rd down and 3 situation here. The Hayes High Indians trying to control the middle, but again, it's Sam Weldon and Jay Shank, those 2 middle linebackers, who really do a good job of protecting inside the guards for Valley Center.
And 3rd down with 4.5 to go for Hayes High. If nothing else, they're trying to flip the field.
Now Kyler Kinky, looks like Kyler Kinky bringing the play in.
Split wide receivers this time. Sheevy right, Kreitzer in there as well. It's a handoff on the counter to the Indians. Colton Myers, who runs over a Hornet and gets a first down. Colton Myers kept 2 hands on the football. He's eventually taken down by the free safety, Colin Sharp, but not before he gets the first down at the 39-yard line on a run of 11.
Tell you what, if you think back to the Liberal game, one of the keys to the game where there was extra yardage, whether it be yardage after a reception or yardage after the initial hit, Colton Myers has now done it on 3 particular plays where he's picked up additional yardage after that initial hit, enough to pick up a first down.
I formation on 1st and 10. Handoff again. Myers hit in the backfield, got away from that hit, gets a yard and an additional 1 to the 41-yard line. Valley Center has turned it over on 3 consecutive possessions. Fumble, interception, fumble, after turning it over on 3 times all year in 4 games. 2 yards on the run by Colton Myers. Hayes High leading 3-0 on a 38-yard field goal by Logan Clark, his longest. Mason Ibarra, wide receiver right, 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 running backs in the backfield on each side of quarterback Hunter Brown, who wants to throw, looks down the field, looking for Kreitzer, who can't make the one-handed catch.
And nice protection by the offensive line. Conrad Viner and Logan Schulte done a great job of protecting that up front 4 or 5 for Valley Center. Gave Hunter Brown time to throw that ball, just couldn't make the connection to Colin
Brown
Kreitzer.
2 for 5 in the game, and I think Coach Randall Rath asking, okay, I know we did pass interference, but his guy was grabbing our right arm. Kreitzer was trying to have to make a one-handed catch. 3rd and 8 for the Hayes High Indians. They're 2 for 7 in the first half. Markley in motion, left to right, shotgun formation. Brown rolling out to his right, under some pressure. Needs to get rid of the ball. Lobs it up to Markley. Makes the catch. Was he inbounds? No, incomplete. He couldn't. Well, he held on to the football, but the official says incomplete at the 45-yard line.
Got pushed there right as he was making the reception. It must have been just enough of a push at the reception to force a foot out of bounds.
Indians feel like on passes here, they're coming up a little short on a couple of non-calls, and so Hayes High, after picking up a first down, after forcing a fumble, will have to punt it away. Myers punts tonight, 16 and 29 yards. Needs a better punt here from the 41-yard line. Myers, a low snap. His Valley Center brings pressure. This is a mile high and not very deep. It's going to land at the 40 of Valley Center. Take an Indian roll inside the 35, the 34, and down to the 33-yard line. A 26-yard punt. Boy, talk about all the places they're missing Shane Behrens. Indian senior Shane Behrens was averaging 40 yards a punt through the first 3 games of the season. So Hayes High can't take advantage of the interception. They have to punt for a third, make that a third of their last 4 possessions. But they still keep that goose egg up on there for Valley Center, who goes to the spread on 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line, moving left to right. Hayes High up 3-0. 4 wide receivers for Lang. Lang hands it off on a counter play. The Indians sniff it out, and there's nothing there. That's going to be Xavier Danduran, and also in for the Hayes High Indians, Chance Brungart.
And Logan Schulte.
Yeah, Logan Schulte, the 276-pound sophomore. He's getting forced into action, and he is responding. A loss of 1 on the play for Caleb Raines.
Talking about people who stepped up. Logan Schulte really came in the Great Bend and played some great minutes there and stepped up, and he's doing it again tonight.
That might have been earlier, too, Danduran on the forced fumble. 2nd and 11. Lang wants to throw this time. Bubble screen near side to Saunders. Saunders at the 30, 35. Cuts back. Watch out. He's still behind the 35, 40. He gets a block in the back that springs him for a first down at the 45. Indians got a man in position on the backside, and the left tackle, Ethan Bogus, just chucked one of the Indians in the back. It's a first down. Valley Center out to the 47-yard line.
Fortunately for the Hayes High Indians, Jesse Navarrete, running back for Valley Center, got in the way and actually assisted in on that tackle to bring Saunders to the ground.
Hayes High is going to use their final timeout of the half with 2:22 remaining in the first half, leading 3-0 after having to chase Saunders all over the field. And what a patient run by Saunders after the catch. Hayes High had a guy right there to make the tackle, but he waited on his blockers and was able to make 14 yards out of what appeared to be nothing originally.
And unfortunately, one of those blockers, which was Navarrete, got in the way, didn't complete a block there, and actually tripped up and got in the way of Keon Saunders and was effective in stopping that play.
Indian football brought to you by High Plains Farm Credit, Classic Quality Body Shop, Roof Masters, Hertz Rent-A-Car, and Steel Fabrications. Indians trying to keep Valley Center from scoring here at the end of the first half for 2 reasons. One, obviously, you always want to keep the other team from scoring, but Valley Center gets the football to start the second half. They won the toss and deferred to the second half. If you're just joining us, the Indians lost Freddie Haynes late in the first quarter with 1:10 remaining. He was removed from the game on a backboard after making a tackle. And so Hayes High has been plugging guys in at his positions. 4 down linemen, 5 wide receivers now for Wyatt Lang and Valley Center. Dropping back to passes, the Indians bring the blitz. Lang looks down the field. It is caught. Saunders wide open in the middle of the field. He's at the Indian 40, taken down at the Indian 35-yard line.
When Saunders was looking like he was slow during the first quarter, but now he's certainly picked up his speed, picking up yards after receptions for Valley Center.
18 yards that time for Saunders. 2 catches as the senior comes alive. 3 straight completions by Lang, the quarterback. Now throw left side, bounces in, incomplete. Tyrese Hill got in the way of the quarterback, Wyatt Lang. He didn't make a tackle or a sack, but he got his hands up into the 6-foot Wyatt Lang's vision. Tyrese Hill stands at well over 6 at near 6'4".
You're right. Wyatt Lang throwing that ball faster than he really wanted to, and that for that reason coming up short and low on the throw.
Hayes High up 3-0. 2:05 to go second quarter. A 38-yard Logan Clark field goal. Earlier, Valley Center got into the red zone but fumbled. Man in motion near side. It's going to be Lang, a keeper, and he gets lit up at the 40-yard line. Xavier Danduran just lit up Wyatt Lang for a loss of 5 yards. Nobody touched the senior. It's a sack for Dan Duran.
Confusion on that play on the offensive line for Valley Center. Zach Williams, the senior tackle, he actually looked like he was trying to pass block on that play, really motionless, and allowed for the defensive line to get through.
Ball back from the 40, 3rd down and 15 for the Hornets. Play clock down to 10, 5 wide receivers for the Hornets now. Lang back to pass. Indians trying to put on some pressure. Lang pump fakes. Now he stumbles. He's going to run to the 35. Gets hit. Escapes the tackle. He's at the 20 with a first down before he's taken down by Keaton Markley at the 16-yard line. It's a run of 24 yards and a first down for Valley Center on 3rd and 15.
Indians had that well-protected pass play, but Wyatt Lang went to the ground to get a run, but he paid for it. A good hit there by the Hayes High Indian defense, but not until Wyatt Lang was able to pick up a first down, and now at the 16-yard line of the Hayes High Indians with 1:09 left.
Valley Center does have 2 timeouts remaining. Clock rolls at 1:05. There's 5 wide receivers, one of them in motion. Caden Lewis right to left. Laying a keeper straight up the middle. Counter play at the 10. He'll get taken down there. It's a gain of 6. Does Valley Center start to use their timeouts? Yes, they'll use their second of 3 available timeouts in the first half.
And Wyatt Lang getting up slow, holding his head a little bit because he had his head down there getting tackled, and he got knocked.
Well, and let's be honest, he got smoked by Xavier Danduran about 2 plays ago. I don't think he wanted to run the ball on 3rd and 15, but had nobody to throw it to, and so as a result, he ended up getting the first down on a run of 24, and that's a huge, huge play in the ball game right now. Hayes Kalon scoreboard update at halftime. It is Cimarron up on TMP 7-0. Garden City leading Liberal 30-12. Also at halftime, Abilene is up 21-0 at Concordia. Hayes Kalon scoreboard update. The green grass you won in the spring starts with spraying in the fall by Hayes Kalon. Kirk Maska, 623-0674. Kurt Viner, 623-8427. Give him a call. 3-0 Hayes High with 50 seconds to go before halftime. Valley Center was in the red zone earlier, fumbled. They have turned it over on their last 3 possessions, 2 fumbles and an interception. They had turned it over 3 times all year on 2 fumbles and an interception.
Dylan Flaler now in for Conrad Viner on this second down play.
This ball at the 10, 4 wide receivers. Rains in the backfield with Wyatt Lang. Saunders, wide receiver to the right. He's near the boundary. The ball on the right hash. Indians trying to signal, the coaches are, to the defense, telling them where this play is going. It's a handoff to Rains. Rains right up the middle, and the Indians make the stop. Gutsy call by Valley Center. It's going to be Dylan Flaler that makes the tackle at the 7. Make that the 8, gain of 2 for Rains. It's 3rd down and 3 from the 8-yard line, and Valley Center is going to have to take their final timeout. That's a peculiar call on 2nd down when you don't have another play already set to go. 3rd and 2, Valley Center with 31 seconds to go before halftime has to take their final timeout. You would imagine, Kurt David, they'll go to the air because if they get tackled in bounds, they have to sprint out their field goal unit to try to tie this game.
Well, it's third and 2. So if they were to run the ball up the middle, they can get a first down and get it in there. That would stop the clock at least until the ball was set to give them time at least to spike the ball. So they've got they've got a couple options here on this 3rd down play, but whatever they do, they're going to have to be quick about it. So Hayes High Indians do an effective job of shuttling players in. Conrad Viner now in with Kinky coming out. So Hayes High Indian coaching staff doing a good job bringing in people to give some of those starters a little bit of rest from time to time.
Tyrese Hill, Conrad Viner, Dylan Flaler, Chance Brungart, and Connor Winter as the Indians show their 50 front on this 3rd down and 2. We'll call it 3rd down. Yeah, 3rd down and 2 from about the 8-yard line. Valley Center needs to get to the 6. They bunch 3 wide receivers to the left. Lang rolls that way. He wants to throw. Now under some pressure. Escapes 1 tackle. He's at the 5. He slides. Does he get in? Yes. And honestly, on a replay, his knee went down before he got to the end zone, because in college football where you give yourself up is where the play ends. Unfortunately, that's another one of the rules that has to change in high school football. It's a touchdown for Valley Center on a third down run. Wyatt Lang ran for 24 on 3rd and 15 and converted. He runs on 3rd and 2, goes for 8 yards, and Valley Center has the lead.
And it's really two plays where the Hayes High Indian defense had a good job in the secondary, protecting against the pass. Wyatt Lang reading that and just taking the ball down and running it himself.
Extra point from Coash is on the way and good, and Hayes High is down 7-3 with 24 seconds remaining in the first half, and Valley Center will get the football to start the second half. And
that's the real problem. That's what the problem is for Hayes High Indians right now, is the defense is really effectively going to have 2 series in a row. Valley Center has seen what is now successful against the Hayes High Indian defense. And I'll tell you what, it's Wyatt Lang who did that largely on his own by reading the fact that the secondary had covered the receivers and Wyatt Lang had an open field to run.
Well, he did that on several different occasions, on 3rd down and 15 and then 3rd down and 2 for the 8-yard touchdown. And there's a couple of rules, and I'll get off my soapbox in a minute. There's a couple of rules in high school football that need to change, and one of them is a holding penalty behind the line of scrimmage going from the spot of the foul. In no other league, NFL or NCAA, is that a rule. And it's harder, you would imagine, for high schoolers to try to convert from 1st down and 27 than it would be for college. And in high school, it's got to start happening where a quarterback gives himself up is where the ball is dead, because quarterback Wyatt Lang on the slide gave himself up at the 1, guaranteed if Hayes High makes a hit, that was going to be a penalty. So it'll be Coash to kick off from the left to the right. This year, Coash with 2 touchbacks. Strong leg, but Hayes High may get a chance to return, and they will. They're going to get a ball that bounces, picked up at the 5 by Markley. Right side return, goes down just across the 15. He'll be marked officially at the 16-yard line. What does Hayes High do with 20 seconds remaining before the break and no timeouts?
You know, you talk about the slide there and that ball being really on the 1-yard line, but give Valley Center offense a credit. They took that ball from their own 32-yard line, got 3 first downs, marched it down the field, taking up almost nearly 3 minutes, almost the whole remainder of the second quarter, and got in the end zone. It was a nice calculated drive, largely on the running game of Wyatt Lang.
Indians may try to do something here, but Brown goes under center, and they're just going to take a knee and end the half. So Hayes High down 7-3 at the end of the first half. Logan Clark, a 38-yard field goal. Wyatt Lang, the quarterback for Valley Center, a 8-yard run to cap off a 68-yard drive, and it's Valley Center 7, Hayes High 3 at the break. This is Hayes High Indian football.
This high school sports presentation is sponsored by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza, Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today, 628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House is at 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Call Patty Bacon Ryan today. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them at their new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. Thirsties. Before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere at Thirsties. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. M&D Incorporated does trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Insurance Planning Incorporated, insurance for the way you work and live, for business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Offices at Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks and vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Master Cleaners, 200 West 8th in Hayes. World of Wheels. At World of Wheels, they offer quality vehicles at affordable prices. Their customers mean the world to them at World of Wheels, 426 East 8th in Hayes. Walmart. Save money, live better. Walmart of Hayes. APAC has proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you a smooth ride. Carpet One of Hayes, Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you the quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One, Vidstem Decorating Center. Whiskey Creek Woodfire Grill, where the fire's always burning. Whiskey Creek. Commercial Builders, on time, on target, on budget. Commercial Builders. Redeem Designs, screen print, embroidery, design, where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best at 2204 Vine in Hayes. Redeem Designs. James Motor Company, proud to serve our hometown athletes. They have an excellent selection of new and used Buick, Cadillac, and GMC vehicles. See the good guys for the best deal around. James Motor Company, 13th and Main in Hayes. And Eagle Communications, our community connected. It's our high school sports sponsors this year on Eagle TV. This high school sports presentation is sponsored by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza, Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today, 628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House is at 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Call Patty Bacon Ryan today. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them at their new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. Thirsties. Before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere at Thirsties. Wartenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wartenberger Construction. M&D Incorporated does trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Insurance Planning Incorporated, insurance for the way you work and live, for business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Offices at Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks and vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Master Cleaners, 200 West 8th in Hayes. World of Wheels. At World of Wheels, they offer quality vehicles at affordable prices. Their customers mean the world to them at World of Wheels, 426 East 8th in Hayes. Walmart. Save money, live better. Walmart of Hayes. APAC has proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you a smooth ride. Carpet One of Hayes, Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you the quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One, Vidstem Decorating Center. Whiskey Creek Wood Fire Grill, where the fire's always burning. Whiskey Creek. Commercial Builders, on time, on target, on budget. Commercial Builders. Redeem Designs, screen print, embroidery, design, where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best at 2204 Vine in Hayes. Redeem Designs. James Motor Company, proud to serve our hometown athletes. They have an excellent selection of new and used Buick, Cadillac, and GMC vehicles. See the good guys for the best deal around. James Motor Company, 13th and Main in Hayes. And Eagle Communications, our community connected. It's our high school sports sponsors this year on Eagle TV. This high school sports presentation is sponsored by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northbridge Plaza, Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today, 628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Mary Ann, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House is at 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Call Patty Bacon Ryan today. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them at their new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. Thirsties. Before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere at Thirsties. Paul Wartenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. M&D Incorporated does trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Insurance Planning Incorporated, insurance for the way you work and live, for business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Offices at Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks and vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Master Cleaners, 200 West 8th in Hayes. World of Wheels. At World of Wheels, they offer quality vehicles at affordable prices. Their customers mean the world to them at World of Wheels, 426 East 8th in Hayes. Walmart. Save money, live better. Walmart of Hayes. APAC has proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you a smooth ride. Carpet One of Hayes, Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you the quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One, Vidstem Decorating Center. Whiskey Creek Woodfire Grill, where the fire's always burning. Whiskey Creek. Commercial Builders, on time, on target, on budget. Commercial Builders. Redeem Designs, screen print, embroidery, design, where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best at 2204 Vine in Hayes. Redeem Designs. James Motor Company, proud to serve our hometown athletes. They have an excellent selection of new and used Buick, Cadillac, and GMC vehicles. See the good guys for the best deal around. James Motor Company, 13th and Main in Hayes. And Eagle Communications, our community connected. It's our high school sports sponsors this year on Eagle TV. This high school sports presentation is sponsored by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza, Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today, 628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House is at 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Call Patty Bacon Ryan today. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them at their new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. Thirsties. Before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere at Thirsties. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. M&D Incorporated does trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Insurance Planning Incorporated, insurance for the way you work and live, for business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Offices at Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks and vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Master Cleaners, 200 West 8th in Hayes. World of Wheels. At World of Wheels, they offer quality vehicles at affordable prices. Their customers mean the world to them at World of Wheels, 426 East 8th in Hayes. Walmart. Save money, live better. Walmart of Hayes. APAC has proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you a smooth ride. Carpet One of Hayes, Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you the quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One, Vidstem Decorating Center. Whiskey Creek Woodfire Grill, where the fire's always burning. Whiskey Creek. Commercial Builders, on time, on target, on budget. Commercial Builders. Redeem Designs, screen print, embroidery, design, where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best at 2204 Vine in Hayes. Redeem Designs. James Motor Company, proud to serve our hometown athletes. They have an excellent selection of new and used Buick, Cadillac, and GMC vehicles. See the good guys for the best deal around. James Motor Company, 13th and Main in Hayes. And Eagle Communications, our community connected. It's our high school sports sponsors this year on Eagle TV. This high school sports presentation is sponsored by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza, Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today, 628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House is at 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Call Patty Bacon Ryan today. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them at their new location.
Start the second half. Hayes High trails Valley Center by the score of 7-3. Dustin Armbruster, Kurt David with you at Lewis Field Stadium. Hayes High with 92 yards of offense at the halftime. Valley Center with 132. Each team, Kurt, has had opportunities to score. Neither team has been able to do so. Give a lot of credit to the defenses.
Well, a lot of credit. Although Valley Center on that last drive took the ball all the way down the field and really had a nice combination of passing and running, a lot of it with Wyatt Lang, who read the defense well and scrambled when he needed to get in the end zone. Now Valley Center is going to get the ball back because they won the opening toss. They elected to defer and kick off to Hayes High to start the game. They're now going to get this ball for really effectively 2 consecutive positions. And the Hayes High Indians need to be careful on this kickoff. The last time the Hayes High Indians kicked off is when they scored the field goal after the interception. and it was a 36-yard run back by Terwilliger to get the ball to near midfield. So Hayes High Indians are going to have to be careful on this kickoff with both Keon Sanders and Terwilliger back there to receive that ball.
So a quick Kalon scoreboard update for you at halftime. It is Garden City 30, Liberal 12. In the third quarter, Dodge City was shut out in the first half, down 19-0. They have now scored a long touchdown run and a fumble recovery for a touchdown to make it 19-14. Wichita South up on Dodge City. Great Bend 27, Wichita West 21 in the third quarter. At halftime, Abilene over Concordia 21-0. Wamego beating Chapman at halftime 27-0. And McPherson up big on Towanda Circle as they get to halftime. They're up by the score of 32-0. Your scoreboard update brought to you by Hayes Kalon. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall by Hayes Kalon. Call Kirk Maska 623-0674 or Kurt Viner 623-8427.
Hey, Dustin, pretty important to point out, tonight is homecoming for the Hayes High Indians, and they nominated and awarded a homecoming king and queen. Our king this year is Tanner Callis. The queen, Marie Ravelis. Representing the Hayes High football team were Shane Behrens and Colton Meyer, but congratulations to Tanner and Marie on being the 2016 homecoming king and queen.
Marie Ravelis and the rest of the cross-country team has to get on a bus at about 5:30 tomorrow morning and go to Junction City for a cross-country meet.
Yeah, running Milford Lake, I remember that course.
Maybe makes that trip a little easier for Marie. They're going to let the last minute or so tick down off the clock, and Hayes High will be kicking off right to left to Valley Center.
You think she'll change out of her homecoming dress, her queen dress, to a run?
She's a pretty good runner, so I'm guessing so.
But how talented would that be if you could run in your homecoming clothes?
It would be ultra talented.
Okay.
I don't know that she or anybody else wants to do it, though. Let's see what Hayes High does kickoff-wise. As Kurt mentioned just here a little bit ago, it was Thayer Terwilliger with a long kickoff return of over 40 yards the first time Hayes High kicked off, which was after they took a 3-0 lead. The other guy back there is even more dangerous. Keon Saunders has multiple kickoff returns for touchdowns in his career, including a school record 99.5-yard kickoff return last year. He had a 90-yard kickoff return for a touchdown in that same game. Logan Clark tees it up at the 40-yard line. He'll go right to left. The kickoff is going to be a little squib kick, little onside kick that is fumbled. It's loose on the ground. Does Hayes High get on the ball? They do! Hayes High's going to recover the onside kick. At the bottom of the pile is Tyrese Hill, and the Indians have the ball in Valley Center territory.
Great play. You knew it was dangerous to kick back to Terwilliger or Saunders, and they were going to bring that ball up at least some yardage. Hayes High is with a great strategy there, not putting it back into Valley Center, who gained momentum to end the second quarter with that drive to get in the end zone. The Hayes High Indians want the ball back, and now they've got the opportunity already across midfield, now at the 45-yard line of Valley Center.
It's the Indians' first onside kick attempt of the year. I formation, handoff Myers, tries to bounce it out left side, can't do it, going to lose a couple of yards. Well, the Indians got to hit that first hole and try to get positive yardage. The tackle is made by Josh Rocher, 200-pound senior, and Valley Center none too happy about the onside kick.
Now, the Hayes High Indians need to capitalize this effectively. Yeah. This is a fourth turnover for the Hayes High Indians. They had 2 fumbles and an interception in the first half. They were only able to capitalize off the interception. They've got to figure out a way to get points on the board off these mistakes of Valley Center.
Hayes High's forced 11 turnovers this year out of the shotgun. Valley Center brings everybody on the run. Indians get a nice surge against the blitz. Colton Myers inside of the 45 sets up third down and manageable after losing 2 yards on first down. Picks up 5, and it's third down and 7 for Hayes High.
One thing this Valley Center defense brings everybody, but they're very disciplined. They don't over pursue a play, and you saw it there where they played a very disciplined rush, stayed in their lanes, able to make that tackle for only a short yardage.
Indians 2 for 8 on third downs in the first half. 2 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. Brown out of the shotgun, gets some extra protection, has time to throw, gets it caught on the near side by Wyatt Sheevy at the 40, but it's only going to be a gain of 2 yards. Hayes High facing fourth down. Do they try to go for it here on fourth down? Looks like the punting unit coming on.
And Colton Myers going back deep as if he's going to punt.
And punting has been rough for Hayes High tonight. Myers punts of 16, 29, and 26 yards. Indians punt from the Valley Center 40. The snap back to Myers, a good one. This punt, his best of the night, and it's going to rocket into the end zone for a touchback. We won one of those punts in the first half.
Well, yeah, exactly. But Colton, way to get off a nice punt and do what you need to do to back Valley Center offense back up to the 20-yard line. But a 3-and-out for the Hayes High Indian offense. They had a number of those in the first half. They've got to figure out a way to pick up some first downs.
And they started on the plus side of the field after recovering a onside kick. Tyrese Hill got it. So Valley Center with the football in what honestly turns into about a touchback on the kickoff, I guess. 2 wide receivers left, 1 to the right, now 2 to the right for quarterback Wyatt Lang. Caleb Raines behind him is the tailback. Lang slaps his hands it off to Raines. Somebody misses a tackle in the backfield, but Hayes High there to make the tackle right on the 20-yard line. Colton Myers finishes off the tackle. Down low to start the tackle, it was Wyatt Sheevy, no gain for Raines. They'll give him a yard to the 21.
You're right, and a missed tackle in the backfield that could have been for a loss of 2 yards, but the Hayes High Indian defense able to pursue and get to the ball carry and then have multiple people in on the tackle and stop it for no gain.
7-3 now out of the eye. Hayes High down by 4 points. Couldn't score after recovering an onside kick. Here's a rollout by Lang, caught near side by Lewis. He'll get taken out at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Nice tackle made by Wyatt Sheevy once again. Caden Lewis' second reception of the year. It's good for 4 yards. 3rd down and 5 for Valley Center, and they are quickly back to the line of scrimmage once again. From the right hash with 3 wide receivers to the left. Lang, long snap count, trying to get Hayes High to jump off sides with 3 down linemen. Hill, the 4th one, standing to the right side. It's a pass quickly to the right side. It's caught just off the turf. A man missing a tackle. 1st down for Valley Center. It's a catch made on that far side by Caden Pearson. The Indians had a chance to make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, but could not make the tackle. It's a gain of 8 out to the 33.
The Hayes High Indian defenders need to square up and make sure they make that tackle. What the receivers for Valley Center are doing, they're making the reception and immediately moving laterally. They're not going straight down the field. They move laterally, typically to the middle of the field to try to shake off the defender. Last 2 pass plays, that's been effective.
Valley Center left to right. Lang rolling out to his left on 1st and 10. All day to throw. Throws down the field. It's intercepted. Taken away by the Hayes High Indian. Xavier Danduran returning back to the 40. Left sideline 35 and ripped down out of bounds. And the Hayes High Indians have yet another interception. And there should have been a face mask. Xavier Danduran got his face mask and headgear ripped and thrown down to the turf. And another non-call.
Hayes High Indian Coach Rath cannot figure out why that at least wasn't called a horse collar tackle that pulled him backwards.
2nd interception for the Indian defense tonight. 5th turnover by Valley Center, and Hayes High has the ball at the 30. Hayes High has got to take advantage. They start on the plus side of the field for a 2nd straight possession in the second half. Brown in the shotgun with 4 wide receivers. Valley Center bringing a blitz. It's a fake handoff. Brown to throw down the field. Has a man open at the 15-yard line. It's going to be hauled in by the Hayes High Indians. Colton Myers on the little running back pop pass. He'll go down at the 12. It's a gain of 17.
And a great reception by Colton Myers. He had turned all the way 180 degrees back around looking straight at Hunter Brown, and he had to pick that ball up while backpedaling at his knees. A great athletic catch by Colton Myers, and then picking up an additional 5 to 6 yards after that reception.
In the red zone, the Indians 1 for 2 tonight on a missed field goal and a field goal. Touchdown gives them the lead. 1st and 10, handoff Myers. Counterplay left side, tries to bounce it outside. He's trying to get back to the 10, gets inside the 10, and now down near the 9-yard line. Myers uses a stiff arm for about 3 yards, and he needed that stiff arm for all 3 yards down to the 9. It's a gain of 3.
And again, there's another 3 yards, which are additional yards after that initial hit. How important those are.
Ball down to the 9. It's 2nd down and 7. Indians after another interception, trying to score. They're in the red zone for the 3rd time. Brown out of the shotgun. Myers to his right, rolls that way. Option play. Brown gets tackled by the headgear. Again, no flag, and then he goes down under a swarm of Hornets back behind the 10-yard line.
So now it's going to be a 3rd and 11 for the Hayes High Indians at the Valley Center 13-yard line.
That's a loss of 4 on that play. Brown tonight, 7 carries, -1 yard. He was negative yards a week ago. Here comes Kyler Kinke into the ball game. Also in for the Hayes High Indians, Dylan Schmidberger. 11 on the play clock when they break the huddle. Hayes High needs to hurry up on 3rd down and 11 from the 14-yard line. Brown wants to run, goes on for the right side. He's going to get back to the 10, and that is it. Hayes High going to be forced to try a field goal to make this a 1-point ball game. Here comes Logan Clark onto the field.
Kinke came in as the far side tight end, had trying to run behind that additional blocker. Logan Schulte and Kinke over there trying to block. Only able to pick up a yard or two.
Hayes High is just 2 for 10 on 3rd down. This field goal, the ball will be spotted on the right hash at the 17-yard line. So a 27-yard attempt. The snap is low, but Brown handles it. The kick is on the way. This is good by Logan Clark, and he makes it a 1-point ball game. Logan's 2nd field goal of the night, 7-6. Hayes High doesn't get a touchdown after the interception, but they do get points.
They do get points. 2 consecutive possessions where they had it in Valley Center territory, that time able to capitalize off the interception and the turnover for a field goal.
A 27-yard field goal by Logan Clark. He's 2 for 3 tonight. He had attempted only 6 field goals on his career coming in to this season, and 2 on the season coming into tonight.
Okay, so you're kicking off here. What do you think the Hayes High Indians will do? Last time an onside kick to get the ball at the Valley Center 45 or 46-yard line. If you're going to kick it deep, again, we talked about Till Ruliger and we talked about Keon Saunders. You've got to stay in your lanes and you've got to wrap them up tackling because they're both fast.
Indian football brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, and Thomas More Prep Marion. You got to imagine Valley Center's trying to figure out what Hayes High is going to do on this kickoff by Logan Clark. It was Tyrese Hill who recovered the onside kick prior. He's to the left side. Again, a little short pooch kick. This is going to hit the ground, bounce up high in the air. Hayes High comes crashing in to try to make the tackle and rip that football away. Mason Ibarra is going to be in on the tackle. Hayes High is playing a physical brand of football this week. They did it in practice. It's translating here to Lewis Field Stadium.
Yep, Tyrese Hill in there making sure he hits hard and gets in a second hit before that whistle's blown. Talked about it. We talked about how Wyatt Lang, we talked about Caleb Rangs getting up slow in that first half. Obviously not seeing hits like the Hayes High Indians were doing in the second quarter there. Valley Center's schedule questionable, but I don't think they've faced defenses like Hayes High's yet.
3 turnovers all year. They have 5 tonight. 7-6 Hayes High, down a point, 6:14 to go. Handoff goes up the middle, and a hard hit getting leveled is Don Boone. Just his 2nd carry of the year. Indians make the tackle, and the first one there to make the tackle is Chance Brungar. Indians are laying some good wood right now on that Valley Center offense. It's a gain of 3 to the 43.
Well, the defense has got to like the odds of this. Effectively 5 turnovers, 4 forced by the defense so far in this game by the Hayes High Indians.
Colton Myers comes out of the ball game on this 2nd down and 7. It's going to be a keeper by the quarterback, Lang. He's been the best offense, and now coming up and making a strong tackle, Colin Kreitzer. 2 yards short of the first down marker. 3rd down and 2. Can Hayes High get off the field on this 3rd down? Valley Center's converted on 3 consecutive 3rd down opportunities and are 5 of 8 in the game. This is 3rd and 2 after the 5-yard run by quarterback Wyatt Lang. 9 carries, 55 yards. He's had the best night for anybody for Valley Center. 3rd and 2 from the 48-yard line. Lang looks to the sideline out of the gun. He's going to run it himself. Go to the left side. Lang is going to get the first down as he spins off of a tackle. Boy, the Indians, Tyrese Hill had a hold of him, but Lang spun out of the tackle. He'll go to the Hayes High 47-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Hayes High Indian defense did what they wanted to do, which was string that play to the outside, just unable to wrap up and keep Wyatt Lang from getting just over the first down marker.
Hayes High's forced 5 turnovers tonight, 3 fumbles and 2 interceptions. Lang had only thrown an interception, 1 singular, in 4 games. He's also been responsible for 1 of those fumbles. 1st down and 10 from the Hayes High side of the field. Quick pass, left side, going to be caught by Tyler Brown. Stretches out and he picks up 9, maybe 10 yards on the coverage. Is Hunter Brown, 9 yards on the pass completion on the quick hitch on the left side to Tyler Brown.
Wyatt Lang really is not going to spend much time back there in the pocket. If he can't find a receiver quickly, he's going to run with that ball.
Brown's 4th catch of the night. On the season, he had 4 catches. 4 catches, 30 yards tonight to go with his 4 catches, 90 yards and a touchdown in the first 4 games of the season. 2nd down and 1 from the 36-yard line. Hayes High make that the 37-yard line. Valley Center runs a little play-action pass. Lang to throw, gets hit, throws it deep. It is going to be caught in the end zone by the Valley Center Hornets. Dalton Cross. Indians had 2 in coverage and couldn't knock the ball down.
Dalton Cross came in to bring that play in, came in and made that reception. You're right, and Wyatt Lang threw into double coverage. Hayes High Indians could just not get their hand on the ball.
One went for the interception, the other went for the knockdown, and it went right in between them for a 37-yard touchdown pass for Wyatt Lang, and Valley Center now takes a 13-6 lead. And Lang starting to catch fire throwing. He's 4 for 5 in the second half. High snap. Kick is good. Getting a hold of that football and putting it down in the hold was Caden Lewis. It is now 14-6. Hayes High within a touchdown, though. See if the offense can get something going with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Boy, Valley Center, really a methodical drive to end the second half. That time a very quick drive. 3 plays going 60 yards with the long pass to Dalton Cross. But a risky pass thrown by Wyatt Lang, who's already thrown 2 interceptions tonight, to throw into the double coverage of the Hayes High Indians. But that time effectively to Dalton Cross, as Hayes High couldn't get a hand on the ball.
Dalton Cross, it's his 2nd touchdown of the year on 7 total pass receptions. Indian football is brought to you by Carpet One of Hayes, Vitsum Decorating Center, Thirsties, and Paul Wertenberger Construction. 36-yard TD pass from Lang to Dalton Cross. After Hayes High had intercepted a pass, got inside the 10, and had to settle for a field goal. Hayes High's been in the red zone tonight a total of 3 times.
Settled for 2 field goals.
Yep, missed on another one. Well, Hayes High offense is going to have to put together a drive now. They'll be returning the ball from about the 10-yard line. The last time they kicked off, that is Valley Center, Hayes High let the ball bounce, and it got a little hairy. Keaton Markley and William Sinnott back to return the kick. The kick is a high, short kick. Markley's going to field at the 11. He's at the 20, 25. Tries to go up the middle of the field, bounces off a tackle, gets to about the 29-yard line, and that's where Hayes High will have the football. Decent starting field position, but the offense, who was held to 92 yards in the first half against a Valley Center team that has been very good this year defensively. They give up a total of 23 points on the season. That's 5.75 points per ball game. They've forced 7 turnovers this year. Hayes High with the ball at the 29, trailing 14-6, going right to left. I formation, Schmidberger and Myers in the backfield. It's a handoff to Schmidberger over the right side, gets by the initial surge across the 30, out to the 33-yard line, gain of 4 for the fullback. Dylan Schmidberger with 11 carries last week against Garden City, had more carries and more yards against the Buffaloes than he had the entirety of the season. Gain of 4 on that play, 2nd down and 6. And they put the ball at the 33-yard line.
Tyler Kinky back in as a tight end for the Hayes High Indians.
He'll line up on the right side out of this offset I formation. Handoff to Myers. Myers tackled by the headgear once again. And a maybe 1-yard gain.
Hayes High Indian offensive line trying to get back and hit a linebacker, but those linebackers, Jay Shank, Sam Weldon, they are quick, and the Hayes High Indians are able to get a block on a cornerback or a safety, but not on those middle linebackers.
3rd down and 6 for the Indians. They are 2 for 10 on 3rd downs tonight, 1 for 1 on 4th down. Keaton Markley brings the play in from the sideline, 10 on the play clock. Hayes High going to have to hurry this thing up. Down 14-6, still within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. 2 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. Indians get the snap off. It's going to be a pass play near side. Markley with the catch, but he's taken down shy of the first down marker. Needed 6, and got 4. Markley with the pass reception, but taken down immediately by Jay Shank.
Yeah, Jay Shank's too good to allow a 4-yard pass play to pick up 6 to pick up the first down. You've got to run your pass pattern 6 yards against this Valley Center defense if you want to pick up a 6-yard first down.
Markley's 2nd reception of the night, but that's the first one that went for yardage. So Hayes High will punt on a 3-and-out from their own 37-yard line. Valley Center does not bring the rush this time. Near side is picked up by Terwilliger, and he's taken out. Oh, and there's a flag for a late hit. Hayes High has been begging for a flag on 2 tackles at the helmet, and that's going to be the penalty.
Conrad Viner's going to pick that up for a tackle, which was really about 2 yards outside the out-of-bounds line.
So out at the 40, and it's going to end up being 15 yards after that, and head coach Randall Rath is furious. He's talking about the tackle that was on Xavier Danduran after the interception where he's tackled up around his helmet and on his helmet. That wasn't called. This one is.
So that's going to move the ball into Hayes High Indian territory for Valley Center.
They'll start at the Indian 45-yard line. Now, Valley Center has a big-time opportunity with 1:59 to go in the third quarter. They can really put a damper on the Hayes High Indians' homecoming.
You know, one thing we saw against Great Bend, we saw it against Over. We actually saw the Hayes High Indian defense begin to wear down, and we'll see what Valley Center is able to do that again to the Indians.
Lang is going to hand it off to Caleb Raines. He's hitting the backfield and dropped.
Not on that play.
Hayes High is
back there.
Not taking this thing going down. A loss of a yard on the tackle. Another tackle for loss for Dylan Flaler tonight. His second tackle for loss. Well, if Hayes High has
Xavier Danduran back in there, both of those guys not letting up on that particular play.
Hayes High has some stand-up and fight in them. They need to get it going. 90 seconds to go, third quarter. Quick pass out to Tyler Brown. Far sideline. Indians miss a tackle in the open field, and it's a first down inside the 35. 2 Indians missed the tackle on what would have been a gain of 3. It's a gain of 12 and a first down.
And again, just a very quick pass by Wyatt Lang. One of those places where if he doesn't find a receiver quickly, he's going to want to put the ball under his arm and run up the field.
One of the Indians lost their helmet, so he's going to have to come out of the ball game now. A 12-yard gain to Tyler Brand, who had 4 catches on the season. He has 5 tonight.
Chance Brungart coming into the game.
Wyatt Sheevy was the one that lost his helmet. So the ball at the 34-yard line. Boy, Valley Center, second and third quarter, they needed big plays. Wyatt Lang has figured out a way to make them. He's going to hand it off. Flag on the play. It's a end around. It's going to come into the hands of Jesse Navarrete, who carried one time in the first half and fumbled. Flag on the play, though.
You would think for illegal motion.
Likely coming back. The far side official pointing the way of Valley Center, meaning the penalty against them. No, now the quarterback, Wyatt Lang, saying against the Hayes High Indians.
Whoa.
Offside, Hayes High. The run would make it 2nd down and 4. You would think Valley Center will take the 1st and 5 here. 59 seconds to go in a frustrating third quarter.
Boy, must have been lined up in the neutral zone because that ball was thrown right as the play was starting.
Valley Center is going to apparently still talk about it.
Lined up in the neutral zone. We're getting to the homecoming dance. Remember it. Face to face, and there must be space. You got to have it on that line as well.
So they accepted the penalty or they declined the penalty? Nobody on this side of the field. The home side is sure. It is going to be accepted. So wipe off the run by Navarrete. Indians' second penalty on this drive. The first one, a personal foul on a hit on the sideline. Hayes High's been a little less than thrilled with couple of the non-calls that have gone their way. 55 seconds and counting, third quarter. Indians down 14-6. They need a stop to make this a one-possession ball game. Brown and Terwilliger, wide receivers left. I formation now. The fullback, Caden Lewis, is the fullback. He's going to be a keeper by Lang. He's wrapped up, and he's going to escape the initial hit and then get tripped up. Xavier Danduran was the first one there, finished off then by Connor Winter. 2nd down and 3 after the 2-yard gain.
And Wyatt Lang had that ball exposed, hung out there. One more tackler, and that ball goes on the ground.
Hayes High trying to keep this a one-possession game. Playing without Freddie Haynes, removed from the game on a backboard earlier in the first quarter. Best wishes and prayers to you, Freddie. 2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left on the final play of this quarter. A keeper by the quarterback. He's going to get to the 25, not get the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1 for Valley Center as Wyatt Lang picks up a couple of yards, and that's the end of the third quarter. 14-6 Valley Center on top with the football. As we go to the 4th, this is Hayes High Indian football.
The most exciting yards in football. It's NFL Red Zone from NFL Network. Get every touchdown from every game, every Sunday afternoon. And football doesn't stop on NFL Network. It goes all week.
We're covering it like crazy.
Get NFL Red Zone from NFL Network today.
Add NFL Red Zone so you can watch all the game-defining yards in football. Call us at 877-61-EAGLE today.
Fourth quarter coming up. Hayes High and Valley Center. Valley Center driving. They have 3rd down and 1. They are 2 for 2 in the third quarter on those 3rd downs. Likely in 4-down territory, trying to make this a 2-possession ball game. After 3 quarters, Great Bend is up 27-21 on Wichita West. TMP down to Cimarron 14-0 after 2 quarters. There's a handoff up the middle. It's going to be Rains. And he'll get a first down at the 20-yard line, a gain of 5 on 3rd and 1.
And that time just a big hole opened up for Caleb Rains along the right off guard, right between the guard and the tackle for Caleb Rains.
Now Valley Center in the game, 7 for 10 on 3rd down conversions. They've converted on 5 straight. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left, Tyler Brown, who has 5 catches in the game, laying under center. He's going to play action pass, roll out to his right under some pressure, hit as he throws. Catch made by Terwilliger over on the far sideline. He steps out of bounds as he goes out at the 11. It's a gain of 9.
Tyrese Hill with pressure there to try to make Wyatt Lang force that ball out. But he got it to the receiver for a near first down.
In the second half, Lang starting to catch fire. Other than 1 interception, he is perfect on the night. It's a handoff up the middle for the first down. Indians trying to pry at that football. Lang, the quarterback, sneak up the middle. Gets to the 7. They'll mark him down at the 8 on a gain of 3.
Logan Schulte up front. Connor Winter up front. Dylan Flayler in there. Got his hands on his hips.
Valley Center in the game tonight in the red zone, 1 for 2. A fumble and a touchdown. A touchdown makes this a steep hill for Hayes High, who has mustered 2 field goals tonight in 3 red zone attempts. 2 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. I bet Valley Center keeps us on the ground out of that I formation. Or at least maybe that's what they want us to think. It's going to be Lang, handoff to Rains, big hole, and he's going to get taken down as he gets inside the 5. Wyatt Sheevy there for the tackle. Also Chance Brungart taken down at the 3. It's a gain of 5.
Trey Van Pelt coming in now.
Hayes High's just rotating guys in and out, trying to somehow keep anybody fresh to try to get something going on offense, and that's not really happened tonight much against a very stout Valley Center team. It is 2nd and goal from the 3. Lang under center, turns and hands off to Rains. He gets hit at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, he might be just inside the 1, but he's definitely short of the end zone. It's going to be 3rd down.
3rd and goal from inside of the 1-yard line. I mean, the ball is tickling the end line, the end zone. Indians with 4 down linemen. Lang, the quarterback, does he keep on a sneak on 3rd down and 1? 1 touchdown rush tonight on 3rd down. That was for 8 yards. Lang under center, turns and hands off to Rains again. He gets hit in the backfield and dropped. Xavier Danduran trips him up. No touchdown. It's a loss of a yard on the play.
And Caleb Rains had a lead blocker and a fullback to run behind, but still the Hayes High Indians effectively stopping him short of the goal line.
4th and goal from the 2, and Valley Center's going to go for it. Hayes High can keep in this ball game and keep it a 1-possession game. 4th and goal from the 2, Lang under center, long snap count. Checks the sideline, Indian defense shifting, looking over at the left side. Lang back under the center, 4th and goal from the 2, again long snap count. Valley Center's going to use a timeout. Maybe trying to get down to the 1 to make it 4th and goal from the 1, but the Indian defense, those discipline drills and practice helping out. Now does Valley Center go for the field goal. Indian football brought to you by Service Master Clean of Hayes, Master Cleaners, Lifetime Dental Care, Insurance Planning Incorporated, Home Oil and Supply, and Hayes Chevrolet. If they bring in Aaron Koash, the junior kicker, this season 3 for 4 on field goals, including a 45-yarder, second longest in school history.
I don't look for them to do that, Dustin. Valley Center likes their defense. They trust their defense, and they figure the worst thing that happens here is they turn the ball over on downs. Hayes High Indians have the ball backed up on what would probably be the 1 or the half-yard line.
There's the kicker.
Here they come.
Do they fake?
I am surprised.
The holder kneels down at about the 8-yard line. This will be an 18-yard field goal for Aaron Koash. The snap is down, the kick is up, and it's almost blocked. The kick is good. It's a 2-possession ball game at 17-6. Hayes High down by 11 with 9:19 to go in the fourth quarter. Hayes High got a rush up the middle, got some hands up in the air, but just could not make contact with the football.
Boy, I am surprised. I know Aaron Koash is fairly automatic. He's got a great record in terms of his season. He's 6 for 8 coming into this game 8 for 10 career-wise coming into this game for field goals. So you're almost guaranteed 3 points there, but Valley Center, you would have thought, had an opportunity to really put this game away with a touchdown.
Indians
went for the sure 3 points.
The Hornets second half, fumble, interception, now touchdown and field goal. Hayes High got a punt, a field goal, and a second punt. And time not in the favor of Hayes High with 9:19 to go in the game. Indians held on 3rd and goal, and that ball was at the end line.
Dustin, you were a Hornet at Wamego Junior High.
Not Wamego, Waukene Junior High.
Waukene, sorry. What's the ecological significance of a Hornet?
Not sure. We were blue and yellow as opposed to the purple and yellow. Now, my high school team was purple and gold, the Eagles. So I recognize these colors a tad, though we never had white jerseys. Indians back to return this kick from Koash. They need a big return, set something up here. The kick is going to be returnable. It's going to be taken by Markley at the 1-yard line. He's going to try a left hash return. Now cut back to the middle, get to the 20-yard line, and that's it. So Hayes High will have 80 yards to score one of the 2 needed possessions to try to get back in this game. Now remember, Hayes High can do this with a field goal, a touchdown, and a 2-point conversion. Hayes High has all 3 timeouts left. They take over on their own 21-yard line.
But at this point, the Hayes High Indians have got 2 3-and-out possessions and a very short possession to pick up a field goal in this half. So they're going to need to do something differently.
Hunter Brown is
find that yardage.
3 for 3 in the second half for 25 yards. He sends 3 wide receivers to the right. He wants to pass. Rolls out that right side. No, it's a keeper the entire way. Gets across the 20 to the 25, and now driven out of bounds right about the 25-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4 if that's where they mark it out. No, they mark it out at the 24. It's a gain of short 3 yards. And the clock stops at 9:06 remaining.
And I know one of Coach Rath's sayings that he wanted the players to understand that a 3-yard play was a good play. Down by 2 possessions with 9:06 on the clock, they need more than 3 yards per play.
Handoff Schmidberger up the middle, across the 25, near the 27. That'll be about it.
And that's about 2 yards for that play.
Hayes High going to have 3rd down and 4 coming up from the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Hayes High on 3rd down tonight is just 2 for 11. They have 3rd down and 4 on this possession from just behind the 28-yard line. Shotgun for Brown. Valley Center brings the blitz right up the middle. Brown keeps left side. Does he get the first down? It's close. He does. He'll pick up 5, but the clock stops at 8:20. Now it will be a needing to get more yardage. Hayes High converts on 3rd and 4. Just their 3rd conversion tonight. Valley Center will let Hayes High run all the 3, 4, and 5-yard runs that they want. Up 17-6 on the Indians.
At that time, Trey Van Pelt, the 244-pound junior center, able to control Chase Hawley. He's a senior, 227 pounds with 20 tackles coming in tonight. Trey Van Pelt did a good job.
4 wide receivers for Brown. Option play, keeps it himself, makes a man miss. He's at the 40, right sideline 45, 50, into Valley Center territory and pushed out at the 40. Make that 37-yard line the Indians' second best run of the night. They get out of bounds to stop the clock.
Okay, and there's the charge that you needed. Again, it was Saunders who chased down a potential touchdown. We saw Saunders do it against Colton Myers in the first half that time, chasing down Hunter Brown. But Hunter Brown now got into Valley Center territory at the 37-yard line with 8:02 left.
Gain of 31 on the run. 2 wide receivers left, Kreitzer and Markley. Ibarra tied into the right. There's 2 in the backfield. On either side of quarterback Hunter Brown in the shotgun. He wants to throw, looks left side, has a man open, is caught by Markley. 30, 25, goes down at the 20. Now the ball comes out late. Did Valley Center get the football? They did. Boy, how is that not after the play? The Hayes High crowd is screaming for it to be after the play. The Hayes High sideline is screaming the same thing. And again, a borderline, more than borderline questionable call.
Hayes High Indians have done a good job of controlling the ball, hanging on to the ball, but now at a crucial time in the game, we saw it against Liberal, at a crucial time in the game, putting the ball on the ground. Last time, Liberal able to take advantage of it inside the 20, now Valley Center.
It picked up 19 yards on the run. Everybody stopped on the play, and then all of a sudden the ball came out, and Valley Center has it. The Indians' first turnover of the night with 7:52 to go. It is a handoff to Raines near side. He gets hit once, twice, and goes down shy of the 25. Chance Brungart with the tackle.
And now the Valley Center coaching staff is going to give it to Caleb Raines to take over to just try to ball control this up the field and run clock.
Well, that is a tough call. 6-yard run by Raines. 3 wide receivers right, Raines in the backfield with quarterback Wyatt Lang. Indians need to force another turnover. Handoff, Raines, left side, gets hit hard and dropped. He'll get a first down at the 30. Hayes High still trying to hit hard, but they need a turnover.
Hayes High's trying to hit hard. Caleb Raines is doing something in this half that he wasn't doing the first half. He's hitting hard in this second half, so he's returning some of that pounding to the Hayes High Indian defense.
Raines, 16 carries, 40 yards. Indians haven't given up much defensively tonight. Now Valley Center trying to milk the clock with 7:10 to go and a 17-6 lead. Flag on the play. And ball starts on the Valley Center Hornets. Their 4th penalty of the night, first of the second half. Well, I'd like to see that play again. Indians, Keaton Markley got it down to the 20-yard line on a pass play and looked like he was down on the ground, and all of a sudden Valley Center says they have the football. That's the way it went, and the clock is going to wind with 7:05 after an offensive penalty. Ball back at the 25-yard line. Hayes High needs some sort of miraculous happening here. Here's a handoff. Raines gets the 5 yards back, bounces off a tackle. Hayes High shoving at the football, can't get it. 10-yard gain for Raines on 1st and 15.
4 of those yards after the initial hit for Caleb Raines.
Well, Hayes High was frustrated coming into tonight.
Trey Van Pelt now playing at the nose guard position, trying to bring some freshness and added weight into the up front 4 there for the Hayes High Indians.
2nd and 5 from the 35. Handoff. Raines hitting the backfield, bounces off the hit. He's going to come up a yard shy of the first down. Boy, the Indians, I think that was Connor Winter that got in the backfield, and now the Indians, Logan Schulte, Indians wide Sheevy slow to get up. 3rd and 1 on the 4-yard gain.
I think it was Logan Schulte, and he was fighting off a block while he was trying to make a one-arm tackle.
Big thanks to Harrison over at ECTV. He just rewatched the play for us. He said the ball was coming loose before the knees hit the turf. Big thanks to Harrison helping us out. ECTV, you can catch a replay of this game on Tuesday as 3rd down and 1. The quarterback Lang straight up the middle gets 2 yards on a first down, and this will take the clock down to 5:42 remaining in the contest.
Tell you what, Harrison Brent, Mid-America Award winner, winning awards for his video production efforts. Mid-America represents states of Kansas, Iowa, Missouri, and he gets an award for some of his video production, so great job, Harrison.
That I'm one of the only guys in the state on the high school level that gets a replay system just down from me. Here's a handoff. Raines, right side, gets hit, bounces off another tackle. Hayes High's really tugging at that football and is allowing Raines to get some extra yards. The 185-pound junior, like a bowling ball right now, takes the ball up to the 48, gain of 7.
Problem here is this now is going to be the 6th play of a drive that's already about to consume 3 minutes, leaving less than 5 minutes on the clock.
Officials timeout as Raines lost his shoe on the play. put it back on. Clock will wind with 5:04. Indians are down 17-6. They got down to the 20, but fumbled the ball on a 19-yard pass play after Hunter Brown had run for 31. Handoff, Raines again goes right side, gets tripped up before he can get to the line of scrimmage, falls down at the line of scrimmage. Timeout, Hayes High on this 3rd down and 4 coming up. It's the first timeout for Hayes High in the second half.
Right, now Coach Rath's using his timeouts to stop the clock on a 3rd down there with 4:48 left. A key defensive play now for the Hayes High Indians if they hope to figure out a way to get this ball back to get one of those 2 necessary scores.
Indian football brought to you by M&D Incorporated, Walmart, Bernie's Hamburger House, Commercial Builders, and Bacon Rind Appraising Services. Ball at the 48-yard line. No gain on the play by Caleb Raines, who now has 20 carries for 61 yards. He's averaging 3.1 yards per carry tonight. He came in to this game with 58 carries, 286 yards. That puts him right at almost 5 yards per carry coming into the season.
Big play for the Hayes High Indian defense. They need to be careful. Obviously, Caleb Raines has carried the ball. He's carrying Valley Center on this particular possession, trying to eat up the clock. Hayes High Indians are going to want to stuff up the middle of that line of scrimmage to stop Raines again. But you can't allow Wyatt Lang, who we know's got good legs and can pick up yardage. You don't want to give him the opportunity to option it to Raines and then run around end where it would be effectively unprotected if Hayes High Indians is over pursuing to the middle.
Conrad Viner slid over the defensive end position. Connor Winters in there. Also Trey Van Peltz and Tyrese Hill on the line. 3rd down, about 4 yards for Valley Center. Trying to get Hayes to jump off sides. The Indians hold on the line. Lang checks the sideline. 3 bunched wide receivers on the right side of the field. They'll run that way. Lang is going to keep. He's going to get met at the line of scrimmage, get hit, taken down at the 1st down marker, but a flag on the play holding against Valley Center. Is the initial read? It is on the Hornets. Hayes High going to have to move the ball back. Otherwise, it's a 1st down for the Hornets.
Flag thrown at the helmet of Brett Ham, the 205-pound senior right guard, who was in there close to Lang, who was carrying the ball.
Hayes Kalon scoreboard update, couple of finals. Abilene wins 28-7 over Concordia. Abilene 5-0. The Panthers of Concordia drop to 1-4. Great Bend Panthers are undefeated. They win 42-21 at Wichita West tonight, taking on the Pioneers. Wichita West now 0-5 on the season. So 3rd down on what was 3rd down and 14 because of where the ball was. The penalty had occurred. It's going to be 3rd down and 12, and Valley Center with the wind of the clock is going to allow the clock to tick down inside 4.5 to go before they even break the huddle. Lang will send Saunders as a lone wide receiver to the right, 3 wide receivers to the left. Play clock down to 3, and Valley Center used up too much time, and they have to take a timeout. I'm pretty sure that's not what Coach Caleb Smith had in mind when he sent his Hornets out there with the play. By the way, Valley Center 4-0 on the season. A win tonight gives them their first winning season since 2001. They've had only one 4-win season since then. That was last year with this group, and it's a group that really Valley Center had seen coming up and knew they were going to have a very talented, very athletic group of players, and that's exactly what they have.
Well, and what you've got, not a talented group of players, but a very motivated group of players. You talk about a number of the 3-year starters that Valley Center has. Let's talk about the records those teams have had. A 3-win season, a 4-win season, and here's an opportunity as seniors and upperclassmen to be able to go out with some real success, and they are certainly doing that, and they certainly are motivated, and we're seeing it tonight on this field here at Lewis Field.
Dodge City scores 35 second-half points and wins 35-19 over Wichita South. So Dodge City will come in with a 3-2 record to Lewis Field Stadium in 1 week to take on the Indians.
And that's going to be a long bus ride home for the Titans. They expected to win that game with their defense tonight.
Liberal gets within 3 scores down, 38-20. Here's 3rd down and long. Lang throws over the middle, and it's in and out of the hands of Terwilliger.
Okay, so that's what the Hayes High Indians wanted. They've now forced a punt for Valley Center.
And now the Valley Center team coaches are 8 yards out on the field screaming at the official on that side. I don't know what that was about, but he was very unhappy. So, punting the football for only the second time tonight is going to be Valley Center. 4:17 to go in the game. Indians need a punt return here to make something happen, or how about a block? The punt is up and nearly tipped. High in the air, short punt, and getting run into is going to be Markley as he was coming up to make the fair catch. He got bumped into coming up to make the catch at the 29-yard line. No flag, and Hayes High will have the ball at the 29, down 17-6. They have 2 timeouts remaining.
Valley Center had to punt, but they did what they wanted to do there. They held the ball for 7 plays, and more importantly for Valley Center, almost 4 minutes of game clock.
So Hayes High with the ball at their own 34-yard line. They got the ball to the red zone on a play, but fumbled on their last possession. That they could have turned it into a 1-possession game. 4 wide receivers for Hunter Brown. Brown's going to drop back to pass. Look over the middle. Now flush from the pocket. Flag on the play. This will be holding on Hayes High. And this is the instance I'm talking about on holding. NCAA, NFL, it is a penalty from the line of scrimmage. This is going to back up Hayes High from 7 yards deep in the backfield for 10 more yards. Unless Valley Center declines the penalty.
Well, here's the part that I think is disappointing. If you're going to hold, let's hold people, but Hunter Brown was going to get sacked on that play. If you're going to hold, let's keep Hunter Brown from getting hit.
So the penalty occurred back at the 29-yard line, a loss of 5 on the team, and then a 10-yard penalty from there. So it'll be first down and not quite a nautical mile. Even deeper than that, it's from the 27-yard line. And again, this is a rule that needs to be changed. So it's going to be first down and 27. Every other level of football, it's first down and 20. So first and 27 for the Indians. They're backed up to about their own 17-yard line. Brown to throw, looking over the middle to Tyrese Hill. It's underthrown, but he adjusted and had the ball and then dropped it. It would have been good for nearly 25 yards. Tyrese Hill adjusted, came back to the ball, but it falls incomplete. And another flag, 2 of them in the backfield. Holding again on the Hayes High Indians. Trying to give Brown some time to throw. Oh, personal foul, roughing the passer against Valley Center. It will remain first down. It's not an automatic first down, so it's going to be first down and 9 for Hayes High. Well, now the officials going over and talking to the Valley Center coaches who have made their home at about the numbers here lately. Well, whatever it is, they're not happy. A second penalty here would give, I guess it was first down in 27, so it'll be first down at about 12 for Hayes High. It's at the 31, so somehow from the 17 to the 31. All right, so first down and 10, apparently, the officials say at the 30.
On the first play of the drive, technically.
There we go. So it's going to be Brown to throw. Looks over the middle, behind Wyatt Sheevy, the intended wide receiver. And we have an incomplete pass, and now we have whistles.
And I'm glad it's an incomplete pass. The ball was missly thrown, but there were 3 defenders.
Personal foul.
Valley Center back there.
Against, and now the coaches are past the numbers on the field against Hayes High. 3:53 to go. Let's get control of this thing. We still don't have a call from the official. 2 coaches are past the numbers for Valley Center. Now they're being pointed back to the sideline.
Well, there's no penalty, so second and 10 now for the Hayes High Indians.
So maybe a sideline warning? So second and 10 from the 31. Valley Center brings a blitz. Indians pick up on it initially. Brown flush from the pocket, throws it down the field. Caught by Myers. Myers goes down shy of the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 4 on the play. Third down and 6 for the Indians.
Now instead of putting 8 men in the box, we're seeing Sam Weldon, we're seeing Jay Shank rush. Obviously taking a play out of Garden City Buffalo's playbook last week that sacked Hunter Brown 6 times. They're putting pressure on Brown in the backfield.
Third down and about 8. 4 wide receivers. Valley Center again brings the blitz. Throw left side to Markley, gets hit and dropped. a yard to the 45-yard line.
It'll be 4th down and 5 for the Hayes High Indians.
You know Hayes High has to go for it here on that 4th down, and like you said, about 5 yards. We'll call it 4th down and 6. Hayes High 1 for 1 on 4th down tonight. They need to get something past the sticks. 3 wide receivers to the right. Again, Valley Center brings the blitz. It's a keeper by the quarterback, Hunter Brown, right side. Tries to get to the 40, won't even get there. It's going to be a gain of a yard maybe.
It's going to be a
And
turnover
a change
on
of
downs.
possession on downs.
And a flag.
And where will this flag happen? Is it after the play? If it is, it'll stay with Valley Center regardless. And the officials will talk. Looks like it's going to be on Hayes High after the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Hayes High. And the coaches now for Hayes High want to talk with the officials, want to know why this is one way. This has gotten to be a very over-the-top physical game. Neither team has exactly responded the way that you would hope. Hayes High with a 4th second-half penalty and 6th of the game in the second half. They have 45 yards of penalties. And Valley Center will start this drive at the Hayes High 22-yard line.
With 2 minutes and 46 seconds left in the game, up 17-6. Valley Center has the ball.
Well, Hayes High had the ball down to the 20-yard line on a pass play, down by this 17-6 score, but fumbled it away. Here's Raines, keeper up the middle, spun around and taken down at the 15 on a gain of 7. Raines is going to be one sore dude tomorrow. 21 carries, 68 yards. He has been hit hard tonight, but he's also, as you said, Kurt, he's ended up with the better end of some of those hits as well from the 15-yard line. Raines to the left of quarterback Wyatt Lang. It's a handoff to Raines. Right side 15 gets hit hard. Now tackled from behind. Taken down by Xavier Danduran. It's right near the first down marker. They'll mark him officially at the 11 for a gain of 4.
Dustin, I think the big difference is Caleb Raines in the first half was stopped at the point of initial contact. In the second half, Caleb Raines has come out hitting harder than the Hayes High defense. He's picked up 2-3 extra yards after the initial hit on nearly every carry.
The ball just shy of the 11, 1st and 10. Clock rolls with 2 minutes to go in the game. Indians down 17-6. They're going to drop their 4th in a row. 3 wide receivers left for Lang. Raines behind the quarterback. Handoff on the left side to Raines. He gets hit. He's going to carry Xavier Danduran, who turns him around and go down at the 5-yard line. Gain of 6 on the run by Caleb Raines. It is the Caleb Raines second half show. Now 23 carries in the game, 14 in the second half.
And Chance Brungart very slow to get up and really favoring that left ankle. There's a lot of season left there. You wonder if the Hayes High Indian coaches are seeing that.
3rd down. And make that 2nd down. 2nd down and 3 from the 5-yard line. Raines again. They're trying to get the senior a touchdown after he didn't score on 3rd and goal from 6 inches away. Handoff Raines, left side, gets hit, gets taken down as he shy of the first down marker. It's close. Are we going to have a measurement with a minute to go in the game? The officials say no, it's 3rd down. 3rd down and a yard.
Hunter Brown comes out of the game. Chance Brungart stays in there. Play before favoring his left ankle a bit.
From just behind the 2-yard line. 40 seconds to go. Valley Center trying to score, up 17-6. The quarterback, Wyatt Lang, checks the Valley Center sideline. Gets the play call. 29 seconds to go in the game. 3rd down, handoff Raines, right side. Xavier Danduran makes the tackle from behind. And it's 4th down. No yards on the play, and Valley Center can let this clock and game expire if they wish to do so. 12 seconds on the clock, and that's going to do it. Hayes High. Oh, nope, wait a minute. Timeout, Valley Center. Up 17-6 with 9 seconds to go. Valley Center is going to take a timeout. their third and final.
That's an interesting move.
There's going to be some emotions next year when Hayes High and Valley Center get together. This is just the second meeting between the two. They met back in 1995 in the playoffs at Valley Center. A game won by the Hornets 28-7. Hayes High will drop their fourth in a row. Be at home next week against 3-2 Dodge City. And it looks like Valley Center wants to attempt a field goal here. Or is that what they're doing?
So what are they going to do? Take a series of delay of game penalties to move it back so that Aaron Koch can kick a 47-yard field goal?
That's about the only thing that we haven't had so far in this second half. Koash is going to line up. He had an 18-yard field goal earlier. This one's going to be a whopping 19.
I'm serious. If you're going to do this, why not take the delay of game penalties and give the guy a chance?
Hayes High almost got to the last one. Hayes High, Valley Center trying to draw Hayes High off sides. The snap, it is up. It is good.
Okay.
And flags on the play. Is Hayes High going to get called for roughing the kicker with 6 seconds remaining? Well, the field goal is good. It'd make it 20-6. Valley Center this year, the fewest points they've scored in a game is 21 last week against Newton. And the penalty's on Hayes High. So now, or it appears to be anyway, the officials going over to talk to Valley Center's coaching staff. And running into the kicker. No indication as to whether they accept it or not. Apparently they're declining the penalty, and the 19-yard field goal stands 20-6.
You know, in the Valley Center defense, what have they allowed teams on average this season, points per game?
5.75 coming into tonight.
About 6 points per game. They've done it again.
Hayes High again holds a team to under their season average in points and their lowest point total this year. The Indians going to drop to 1-4, and they play a Dodge City team who runs the ball and runs it a lot next week.
I don't think I've ever seen a team call timeout with 9 seconds left. If you're going to pad the score, well, what? So they kick a field goal.
Well, let's see if Valley Center kicks this deep or if they go short pooch kick for the final 6 seconds. Hayes High may be expecting an onside kick. They brought an extra man up to the 10-yard zone, and it's going to be a line drive kick. It's going to go into the end zone, and so that will not end the game. Then Hayes High will have the ball at the 20.
Ball travels into the end zone.
There's logic here somewhere, Dustin.
No, there's not. Indians down by 14. Hayes High will have a play if they wish to do so, and a timeout if they wish. 2 timeouts by my count if they wish to have it. Hayes High will drop to 1-4. Valley Center, first winning season since 2001. They turned the ball over 5 times tonight, but are going to come away with the win.
And they're lining up to take a knee.
I think Hayes High is just going to get the game done with, and that's what will happen. Brown will take the knee, and that'll do it. Hayes High is now 1-4 on the season. Kurt David, a 20-6 loss. Valley Center came in here with a touted defense, and no doubt that defense is very good. Hayes High, though, had opportunities, just could not capitalize on them. 5 Valley Center turnovers.
They did. They had opportunities to capitalize. They capitalized on only 2 turnovers, and both of those times were on field goals after not picking up much yardage offensively after the turnover. So Hayes High Indian offense clearly seems to be shaken a little bit by the loss of Shane Barron's not in there at tight end. It's taken away a weapon, and it's allowed defenses to more define their focus against Hayes High. Freddie Haynes also out, had to affect the Hayes High Indian offense. But, again, too many 3-and-outs and too much inability to get the ball and get points on the board. And 2 field goals after that many possessions just isn't going to work for the Hayes High Indians against any opponent.
Hayes High falls to 1-4 on the season. Valley Center is 5-0. The Indians will try to break that streak at home next week against Dodge City. For Hayes High Indian football, I'm Dustin Armbruster.